Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows for what is live stream number 16 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope you're well. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue on from last Thursday's live stream, but not just that. These holidays have now finished, so we are back to normal when it comes to streaming. We're still not quite back to normal when it comes to episodic content, but streaming-wise, we are back. As long as until the next school holiday at the very least. I know it's annoying, I can't do anything about it. But yeah, I just find it funny. But I hope everyone had a good Easter period. It was nice to spend time with the family. Obviously, I miss streaming as I always do. It was nice to spend time with the family. And even if you don't believe in Easter or don't follow it, or it's not your thing for whatever reason, I hope you had a nice couple of weeks. We did manage to stream once a week during it, which is better than nothing. There are times we haven't been able to stream at all during school holidays, so managed to get away with it a little bit. But we are now back to normal. I'm so glad we're back to normal. I really am. I hate not being able to stream. It really bugs me. Patrick, good morning. How are you? So, we continue on from last Thursday. So, if you didn't join us last Thursday, what did we actually do last Thursday? Let's get a shout on it. Let me have a look at my notes. We focused on masking the Wise in Yamato, and we took down the final members of the Kurai IQ. And we completed the castle from the earlier game as we finished the stream. So we completed the Wise, which was another main mission target. And then we focused on taking down the shadow group within Yamato as well. And that's kind of where we finished. And then we need to have a look this morning on where we're going to aim to go to next. There's so many regions we've still not been to. There's so much story we've still yet to see. It's loads to do still. I'm kind of getting a plan in my head of what's coming next. I know we spoke about it previously about Roadcraft at the coming at the end, towards the end of May. That's kind of in my mind at this point. If we can get Shadows done by then, we can start Roadcraft. And Death Stranding is out in the end of June, which is kind of our next main game to look at. Thank you for the like, but much appreciated. So yeah, it's all coming together. I've just got to work out a plan of attack, and hopefully it all works out okay. There's always a chance things overrun and don't finish when they should, but we'll see. We shall see. Now, sound is good. We're all done. Everything else we need to do. Let's load in and crack on. As I say, we've got 3.5 hours. The hunt for the Shinbaku continues. 5 members have been disposed of, and the power is beginning to wane. We are making good progress. Crazy Iceman, good morning. How are you? As we've been doing, we'll change character mission per mission and try and swap it up as much as possible. And see how we go. Thank you for the like, very much appreciated. Okay, new weeks and new anomalies to check out. Anthony, good afternoon, how are you? Good afternoon, good morning, how are you? Yeah, we've got the Switch 2 in June as well, exactly. Sorry, Anthony, good morning. Yeah, lots coming up, let's put it that way. Lots and lots coming up. Objectives, the ones that's coming up as new will be the new anomalies because it's a brand new week. There's 4 new anomalies to look at. I'm not overly fussed about those. So in the last stream, which was last Thursday, we took care of the Wise. I don't know which one was the Wise. I think it's one of these ones. No, was that the Wise? I don't know. One of them was the Wise. I don't know what his name was, to be fair. That's on me. No. Yeah. Anyway, one of them was the Wise, and he's dead. It has been a minute. We've obviously not been streaming during these holidays as much. So we also, in the last stream, finished off the Kurai AQ. These were the shadow group in Yamato. They're all dealt with now and done with. We've still got this mysterious unknown organisation over here to deal with. We've got the students to find. They're all done. The corrupt Daycam, we still need to find 2 more of those. We've got 5 more of the Shinbaku. The Iron Hand Guild is still to do. Noe has missions to do with the blade. And then the people of Omi have got a few things for us to do. So the people of Yamato, Setsu, people of Iga, and Yamashiro as well. And then obviously the League, Jinjiro wants us to go and see him again, and we need to go and meet with Katsuhime as well. So just figure out what we're going to do next. So yes, it's one of those things. Honestly, life comes first at the end of the day. You've been busy. We've had school holidays. It is what it is. But good to see you again. Always appreciated. So we're currently in one of the smaller starter areas, as we took down the castle here at the end of the last stream, just because it was something we needed to do. So, where do we want to head next? We've got some missions up here. Kofun, there's a kata teacher there as well. Yamato isn't fully done. Oh, I think, no, it's not fully done. There's a mission there as well, actually. We did quite a lot in there, but we still need to head down there. Key is down here, which is where we need to go for the mission for... Oh, Junjiro's there as well. Okay. Key's where we need to go if we want to do the mission with Noe. Let's have a quick look at that. Does it say where we need to go for that? Because I think east of Ezzy Trails, they're near the coast. Okay, are any of these in Key? Wakasa, Harima. Okay, so none of those are in Key. So we've kind of got no reason to head down there just yet. Thanks for the like, brother. Much appreciated. E-Plag, good morning. How are you? Bear me a second. My little boy's messaging me saying he's got to school, hopefully.
At school now. Love you.
There we go. So I think we've either got to go to Wakasa or Harima next, as they're the main kind of next two places to go towards, it would seem. Harima is over here, which is 36. Tamba. Wakasa is 36 as well. I think Harima, since we're already here, I think Harima is our next port of call, isn't it? 5 day shoe to defeat that. Wow. Okay. That castle's got 5 day shoe if you want to take them down. And get the rewards for that. I think... Let's work this out. I think we go there. We're currently Noe. We head to Amagasaki Castle. We try and take down the 5 samurai. We loot the chest. And then from there... We head west, basically, try to get this viewpoint here, mission here, and we've got, and then the main Harima's got some main story elements we've got to look at as well. I think that's the way to go. Not too bad, E-Plan, not too bad. So let's start quickly by going to our home. We'll stay as Noe for the second. Quickly head home, make sure we've got everything restocked, then we'll fast travel in. Because we've got the viewpoint in that castle, we'll start inside the castle and we'll see if we can deal with that all. Refill supplies. That's what I wanted to make sure we were refilled. Don't think we need to do anything else. Any contracts to look at? No. And there are opportunities. Legendary chest and musician to have a look at as well. Once you've got them on the map, you don't need to worry about them. They'll then show up and we have to find them at some point. So, castle. This will go very badly very quickly, I'm sure, but we'll see how we go. Sam, was everyone's last couple of weeks for the school holidays and Easter period? Did everyone have a nice time? Right, we're in the castle. Day show times 5 to deal with. I'm too high up to see anything though, aren't I? It's a big old castle. We've got to look out for...
They'll raise the alarm if they
Yeah, we've got to look out for alarms. There's an alarm there, alarm nearby, I think. Well, we did find out alarms can be broken by throwing something at them. So that does give us an advantage when it comes to dealing with alarms. But in his castle somewhere is 5 day shows, not 1, 5. That's the chest up here is what we need to get to if we want to. Once we complete it. Okay, we've got to try and pick up these day shows really as quickly as we can, because the minute we get seen we could be in trouble. There is far over there is one of the alarms. These guys all training. I want to get to that alarm if we can without being seen for obvious reasons. We'll see how we go. There's a new Elden Ring coming up. I've seen it. It's more multiplayer based, isn't it? Which doesn't interest me. Unfortunately, I don't really do multiplayer. There's a day show there. Found our first day show. All the way over there, annoyingly. Okay. Maybe able to get across to deal with him if we're lucky here. To work it out how to get across. But yeah, then we'll go to a vote before we put it on the stream, Anthony. So it's unlikely to be played anytime soon. I don't know what the main story, because I know you're not as you go. Oh, they can be investigated, yeah, absolutely. So how do I know main story? Main story is the Shinbaku. So the main story is these people here. Which is why we could have gone to Key to carry on the missions for Noe, but actually, story-wise, there's actually some elements in Wakasa and Harima, so we're going there instead. But yeah, this is the main story, is the actual Shinbaku themselves. We now know, obviously, who certain people are, but doesn't mean we know where they are at this point. So we still need to stop them all. That's the main story, essentially. Yeah, no worries, Anthony. Right, I don't think I can take him out with one hit, no, but I can take this guy down. If that guy's going to keep walking, I need to be above him, essentially. If I'm above him, then I can potentially do an assassination from above. I don't know if I go. If I go down, I can. He's there. I think I'm going to go in the water and climb up here. So I think we're stronger with assassinations from above than we are other ones.
What is it?
I didn't know there was a guy there. Okay, he's down. I want my kunai back. Okay, I think our best bet on him is assassination from above. Because we are stronger when we do that than we are normal assassinations. Right, he's down. Wait for him to walk back this way and then we shall take him down that way, I think. Yeah, that's how you tell the main story. It's all the middle missions, essentially. Everything else is side missions, but also add more to the backstory and other side stories. Okay, I'm hoping we can do this and we don't need to worry about... So I'll try not to let him see us. Where is he? We got him. They show down. Mastery point for doing so. Okay, we're going to get back into the castle now. That's the hard part. There's a key there. I didn't know there was a key needed, so there's a key needed for something. How are we getting back into the castle is the question. But at least a 1 day showdown, 4 to go, essentially. Okay, I can go on top of that, but that doesn't help me, does it? I don't think once I'm in the water I can use my grappling hook to get up, that's the thing. Ah, actually, over here. Just seen a way in. It's a little way in the corner over here. Who's seeing me? Okay, I'm going to be in trouble. I will get away pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about them seeing us. As long as I don't set an alarm off, we're fine. I think we've got away with it. That's the only problem being daytime is we're so visible. Okay. Still got to find 4 more of our targets here. There's one. Right, okay. Okay. There was one. That's 2 down. I didn't think I could take him down just with tools, but we can. 2 down. Another one over there as well. Okay. I think the other one over there may be last, but mainly because of where he is. Because I think he's outside. Yeah, he's on the other bit. Okay. So we've got one over all the way over there. I'm going to ignore for the minute. We've got 3 more to do. There is still an alarm to deal with here as well. Which, if we now swap to our throwing stars, I know they're not called throwing stars. There we go. That investigator, but that's fine. As long as it's not anything to do with us at this point. We need to keep moving before we get spotted. While they're investigating that. Right, we need to find out where our next one is. 2 down, 3 to go. There's one. Okay, so it's just over there. I haven't got many kunai left. Oh, there's 2 together here. Okay, this could be interesting if there's 2 together. Two together could be potentially a double assassination here, which would be incredible. Then we'd have to run away very quickly. Although getting high enough for that double, I think, is going to be tricky. I can take them down. I can take both down by throwing. I want to get onto that post there, ideally, for a double. I think if I drop down here, I'm going to get seen, aren't I? I'm not going to. I can't see a way to that post. That's really annoying. That could be a really good double. Are they looking this way? One is. That's my concern, is one is looking this way. I don't think I'm quick enough to get a double. In fact, hang on a second. Haven't we got a thing that slows down time? We have got martial points to spend. Let me just check something. I've got a feeling we've got an ability here. If we have Eagle Vision, no. Ground Assassinations, Double Assassinations, we got the Tanto out. It's not that one. Shinobi. I'm sure we had one thing. While undetected, no ace time slows down around over 8 seconds and aborts an enemy contact. So we could potentially use that to get close to get up where we need to be. So it's hang on a second. Which one is it? There's two skills there look very similar. It's that one. Okay. So I've slowed down time. I'm hoping why can't I double? It won't give me a double assassination. Okay, we could try. I'm gonna have to throw one, jump on the other, I think. Wait for the guy to move. Okay. I only got to fight the two of them. As long as no one else joins in, we're okay. Oh, we can't get hit for a minute. We'll dodge attacks for a minute. Okay, now we won't dodge attacks, we have to do it manually. Caught that. One down.
Think you can beat me?
Come on. We've only got one more Daisho to take down as well. We can get away from these guys without drawing too much attention to ourselves. One more Daisho would be big. Missed the... My armor broken. Come on. Okay, I need to block better than that. Whoa, that caught me. He's down. Okay, that could have gone better, admittedly. It wasn't the best. But we defeated everyone here. We've got one more Daisha to take down. And we're in a good position. We know where they are, at least. But yeah, that could have gone a lot better than it did. Right, the Daisha after is over there. We take them down. That's this castle complete. And that's a good start to the stream and a good start to the week, to be fair. Lots of kit gold and stuff. I'm not overly fussed about any of that, to be honest. The only reason we're here is for the day show. Right, day show is round here. Got to get over to him. It's our first issue, and then once we've got near him, decide how we're taking him down. Unless I can do it from here. No, we're too far away. I Thought for a chance there might have been an option there, but we're too far away, annoyingly. I know we're not. Daisho's down. I think that's all of them now. It should be all 5. Normally it says it is. Hang on. It is. We're just going to loot the chest. All 5 Daisho down. So now we just need to go and loot the chest, and that is job done. There we go. Amasaki Castle chest is available to be gained. And that's another one done. The only reason to do these castles really is for the really high tier loot. You actually get really good gear for completing these. That's kind of the only reason to really do them. Because it does seem like some of the best gear is linked to taking out the Daisho. Where is this? It's there. Right, we've got to be careful here. There's the chest we need. It's upstairs. I've got to find a way up. I've always wanted to take someone down for a window. We've never been able to do one yet, have we? I don't know if I whistle, will I get him to come towards me? It's not for a door, is it? You're meant to. I think it's. You have to do it for a window. I've always wanted to do one. We've gained the skill for it. We've just never been able to use it.
What was that?
Let's see if I can get him here. Annoyingly, you come to the door. That's the point. Every time I try to do that, they've always come to the door. One of these days we'll get one done. Right, how do we get... there's no stairs this side. Okay. I thought there'd be stairs. Right, so we have the only way up is through the window then, I assume. And there must be a window up here to get in then. That's my assumption. Because I couldn't see any other way. Ah, we can go through here, can't we? There we go, there's our chest. Unbreakable Shuriken engraving and Tools Master legendary hood as well. And we leveled up, level 39. More points to spend. So, where are we heading next is the question. Now this is done, the whole point was to then start heading west. Story-wise, there's a mission there. Let's have a look at what these missions, these main story ones are. So we're going to Harima. That's Mikasa. That's Harima, and that is Harima. Let's track that one first. He's south of Kimeji Castle. We don't obviously know where anything is here, do we? All we know is in Harima. Kimeji's there actually, so I'm guessing Kimeji Castle must be nearby. So let's scout and see what happens. There we go. So then we know the placement of one mission now. So then if we go and put the other mission on, we may be able to get lucky and get both placements in one hit. Help the abbot. South of the Warfields, he's at the Mirage Temple. Warfields. I'm not seeing any Warfields or that name, but because they're not explored, I'm not expecting to see too much. There's the Burnt Fields. Could he be round here somewhere? This could be completely wrong. Oh, we found a new mission though nearby. Yuki no Kata. Young warriors on a journey of her own seem to prove herself. We'll duel someone. Ah, Yasuke. It's a duel for Yasuke. We'll save our last scout then. So we're missing one location. That's fine. What we'll do then is we'll get to our house, restock, and we'll just go and head west and see what we come across. We're going to come across the estuary, whatever this place here is. We've got a duel for Yasuke, and we'll work our way towards Himeji and the Renge Master. I think that's a good shout and a good way to keep clear as we go at the same time. First of all, though, we just need to get out of here without being killed. So, I reckon to get out of here, we can climb up this wall here. Okay, we nearly got seen there by someone. I forgot he does the double. We just did the double without meaning to. Okay. We can climb up over there, can't we? There we go. So our house from here is round, follow the road round essentially. We are all safe and good. So we're going to head to our house, as I say, restock, and then head west. Main story can continue. We'll find some side missions to do on the way. I'm sure there'll be some Iron Hands to find as well along the way. Because that's the other people we've got to deal with, is Iron Hands. And now I'm assuming they're over this way. One, we don't know where he is. He's in Wakasa. And we don't know where that one is at all. And there's two there, we don't know where they are. Students again. So yeah, a lot of these other people we're still got to deal with. Wakasa. We still really don't know where they are. Oh, he's in Yamashiro. So we're hoping to come across them. Well, the only game that comes with it is the Mario Kart. I was actually going to give you guys the choice, to be fair. What's going on here? Slow the guards. Leave them to it. We want to be heading down here. Remember, we're trying to get to our house to restock, essentially. Yeah, I've got Mario Kart. Obviously, I think other games are compatible, but I don't know. I don't really know what we're going to do with it as such. Obviously, the Mario Kart. There's a new Pokemon Legends in there. It depends what people want. I don't really mind. A lot of the games like Elden Ring for it, I'm not worried about, because obviously we've played Elden Ring ourselves. There's no point in playing it again on the Switch. I don't see anyway. Let's just see if this guy's got anything interesting.
I bring items across the 4 seas.
We're still looking for tea sets as well. That's something else we still need. We probably need to upgrade gear at some point as well. No, nothing interesting.
I will come back another time.
We appreciate your patronage. Welcome.
Right, let's get to our house, restock, and then we make us our way west. There we go. Right, we also need to check gear because I don't need to browse contracts, we've done that already. We need gain some new items. Let's do Codex first. Why is the Codex showing up and what is it telling us about? Outfits. A tool professional. Okay. Wearing the tool professional armor ensures that the wearer never leaves anything up to chance. With the resourcefulness gained from equipping this armor, no wearer will never be caught in battle without the right tools for the job. Okay. So we've gained the tool armor by the looks of things. We've currently got a tool specialist master on with really good critical chance, above average critical chance. And we've gained this one. This is the tool master mask. That's a specialist master. Although it's master, it's actually not that good. We're going to lose some health, not massively, by 12. Critical chance will go down, but that's obvious that will go down because specialist mask is quite high. We're going to gain adrenaline gain by 4.9. Shuriken no longer break on a hard impact. We don't really use shurikens that often, to be fair. But it is a tool. It is the legendary tool master headgear, so we should really put it on. Shame Dustbloods is now. Oh, I got the new Donkey Kong. Yeah, no, you got the Zeldas as well. That's a good shout, actually. It's just the colour of it, isn't it? The legendary is white, whereas the other one's blue. We'll put it on. It's all good. Right, weapon-wise, we didn't get a new Tanto. We gained a new katana. We have got a katana there. The reason we use a Tanto is because with Tanto you get double assassinations. Take it off, you no longer get double assassinations. Winds of War compared to Toxic Kurosagama of Tangling. Damage is up, posture is down, ability damage up, poison build up. I suppose we should change it, to be fair. And then if we compare that to the katana, well, we've got two katanas. Okay, the Vigilant Katana of the Brute is better. So we'll put that on. Weapon, posture, ability, and adrenaline gain. So we've got a katana and a Tanto for the time being for Noe. Mastery points, we have got those to spend. We've got 8 mastery points. So we put some in the katana since we haven't used it as much. Yeah, so we've got Roadcraft 20th of May. And then Death Stranding 2 is 20th of June. So yeah, everything's all going to come out at once, isn't it? Guard Breaker, we'll take that. That's unleashed 9 strikes, each doing 10% ability damage and breaking armor. Nice, that's quite cool. What have we got? Second wave. Tidal wave can then be chained 2 times in a row. That's eviscerate. Tidal wave can be we can chain tidal wave. We need a 5 though for that. Swift step. We'll take that. There we go. Our points have now been spent. I just had a thought. We need to check Animus. I'm assuming we're on no way, but I don't know for sure. For the Animus points. The Animus is one of those things I just forget about now. Because it's so out of the way. Yeah, we are. We're on no way. Cool. So from here then, let's have a look. We'll head west. Got this main road here we can go along. There is a question mark there, so we'll head there. Everything's restocked. Let's get going. If we come across anyone we have to fight on the way, we'll deal with them, but I think it should be fairly simple. For the start of it anyway, because we've already seen it. It's when you get to places you've not seen them, things could be changed and other things could appear. You never got your pre-order invite, did you not? I know a few people said to me they never got one as well. Because they were waiting for it to then to do their booking. But yeah, never received one. Hang on, there's something there. What is that? They're the anonymity, they're keys, aren't they, I think? Yeah, there we go. 30 keys for the Animus. Sometimes it's just nice to walk somewhere. I like. You'll find that I don't generally ride because I don't want to miss anything, but also I think you actually see the surroundings a lot better. There's a massive warship over there. I think you just find the environment, and you can actually look at it better than we're riding and rushing and things. I'm guessing that path takes us back to the shrine. Yeah. So this is a small town or village. I don't know which way you want to look at it. Village or town. I don't know if there's anything here. But we've discovered it. Akashi. First time. Sub-region discovered. Nothing really showing up as here, to be fair. There's the docks over there. thought there might be something here, but not by the looks of it, to be fair. Where are we in terms of our marker? So we actually, no, we're on a different place, aren't we? So this is a completely different bit then. That's a cashew there. Don't think there's anything here. Ah, there's something up there. What's that? More keys, I think, isn't it? More keys. There's the big warship. Ah, there's something under the water there as well. Let's go and grab that while we're here. More resources. At some point we do need to head back to our hideout to actually upgrade, to be fair. So we're moving towards the west now, as we're looking to clear this bit, whilst making our way to that mission there, and then to Himeji to help the abbot, which is one of the people we need to help to carry on taking out the Shinbaku. Right, it's 2 question marks on our left here. Let's see what these are. This is the wetlands. Oh, hang on. Okay, I believe that's a Yasuke mission there. We've just happened upon. There's got to be something to do with that big armada that's sat out at sea, surely. There's got to be something to do with that at some point. Yeah, this I believe is Yasuke.
A touch master. He might be one of the teachers that Yasuke is looking for.
He is. Okay, so we'll quickly swap to Yasuke for this so we can clear this. This is a knowledge point. We only need, I think, 2 more knowledge points for mastery to go up. Yeah, 2 more knowledge points, and then we'll gain a new rank there as well. So we'll quickly swap to Yasuke. We need to check his gear, and then we'll hopefully smash this out. Get this done, and then we're looking for 1 more mastery after that. And a load more skills, to be fair. Okay, let's just check gear before we fight, because I'm assuming we're about to... Are we fighting him, or are we just following... I can't remember if we're following him. What have we got? Defense Warrior Head Wrap. Okay. It's a lot better than what we've got, so we'll put it on. I still prefer the Protector's Helmet, but unless we upgrade it. And... Shinobi's Regret is better, so we'll stick that on as well. We really should do some upgrading sooner rather than later, I think. Mastery points, we've got 8 mastery points to spend. What weapons are we currently using? A bow and katana. What do we got left? Bow wise, do that one. Staggering blast, now automatic aims to the head. Yeah, that's definitely a good one to have. Two there. Marksman stance is a posture shot. There we go. I think that's everything. Right. Let's see what we're going to do for this one. Are we fighting him? I can't quite remember if we're fighting him or not. Or just following his instructions. Let's see.
I saw the shadow of a swallow's wing pass overhead. I reached out with my blade and cut it clean from the sky. Such deftness is what I offer to teach you.
These are the senseis. So yeah, these are the ones we have to learn their moves, essentially. So we have to follow his instructions. These ones I do find tricky sometimes, so bear with us if we foul it. So with katana, this one. That wasn't too bad, to be fair. First stage done. As the sun sets behind us as well. Okay, this one's a bit harder. Second stage done. No, wrong one. I've already messed it up. Annoyingly. Okay, this is starting messed up. We'll get another chance now. There we go, job done. That wasn't too bad, other than a little mistake on the third one. We have been taught a new way of using our blade. And that will be knowledge point gained as well. We might as well stay as Yasuke for a minute while we're still travelling. We don't have to change. There we go. That is complete. Knowledge point gained. So we now need one more knowledge point to get the next ranking up. I don't think they say anything afterwards, do they?
Have you spent your time in study?
No, just if you want to do it again.
To learn?
But it's already off the map,
When
so
I'm
all
ready
good.
to learn, I will return to you.
Probably ages ago, to be fair. Yeah, save's not a bad shout. Yeah, probably ages ago since we last went and upgraded gear, to be fair. So yeah, it's something we should redo. What we'll do, we'll wait till we get to another fast travel point. Probably our best bet, isn't it? Fast travel point, because then we can get back and forth fairly simply. Right, we've got the estuary over here to look at, which is straight across from where we are now. This is the wetlands. I know there's a question mark there. There's a Yasuke mission there with a duel someone. So there's a viewpoint there as well. So we'll try and get to there, and then we'll head back and have a look at the upgrade stuff. But you're right, we haven't been back in ages, just because there's been no reason to head back. There's the wetlands though. Is that a castle? There's a lot of gold in there, whatever that is. And an alarm. I think there must be a castle, surely. Broken bridge. Right, I don't want to get too close because I don't want to set an alarm off. If I can avoid it. I've got a feeling that's a castle. It's the only thing it can be. And if that's the case, it'll probably require no way to make it through it without being setting an alarm off. Right, over the bridge. What are you?
That's odd.
Oh, you're a Ronin. Bye bye, Ronin. Ronin always attack on sight. We know this. I love that move. So even if Ronin attacking, other soldiers will join in as well. Like that guy there. No, it's another Ronin. How many Ronin are here? I can't block red moves anymore, can I? Okay, please no more Ronin. We want to actually make it to where we're travelling to, rather than keep fighting Ronin. Okay, what is this place? We know it's a big old castle, but I don't quite know what it is. Ah, it's a dock. Okay. There's also something here. Let's have a look at this. I know obviously Yasuke's not as good at climbing. Okay. 5 high. It could be the 5 high level. So we've got the dock. We still haven't unlocked what it is. Just says high wealth. Doesn't tell me exactly what it is yet. What is this guy though?
Octopus, boiled and marinated in vinegar.
I don't know if
Taste
we've
you
seen
will
that
never
symbol. It's a
forget.
bowl symbol. We gain taco, which is a quest item. Okay. Well, we gained a quest item without realising we needed it. That does happen on occasion, to be fair. Right. I just need to get close enough for it to recognise that it's a building and tell me what it is. Soldier there. There we go. It's a shrine. Okay. Well, that's the final knowledge point we need. So we better go and do that while we're here. Although it's a shrine, but we're not meant to be here. Okay. We would probably be better off as Noe for this, but I'm already here. Yeah, it seemed like a food vendor, but for a mission that we didn't know about. Okay, this is part of a dock here, isn't it? That's not part of the same thing. Okay. We're here as Yasuke. I'm not going to change since we are here as Yasuke. You know, it would be a lot easier to get inside if we weren't Yasuke, but as we already are, I'm not going to change for the sake of it. We just need to find a way in. Right, so that's the way in there. Soldiers are coming in and out by the looks of things. Okay, that to the right isn't part of this. But he's not a soldier. There is a ladder here, which is my hope. Come on, you can climb that, surely. Okay, is the shrine itself protected? That's the question. Lots of treasure here. It is protected, isn't it? Okay. Right, we need to look out for alarms then. Front door, I know. It's still here, Anthony. Good, good. Right. I was thinking find the front door and blast the way through, but we found a different way.
I should be careful.
Okay, so there's a few enemy in here to be aware of. Our first shrine is inside there, which I think we can just go to anyway. As soon as push comes to shove, we'll just start killing people. There was a guy walking around there as well. Let's hope there's no alarms.
Should I investigate?
But he's got no armour, so he's not very good, is he? But a lot of these guys don't seem to have any armour, strangely. Okay, is that everything in here? Don't need to refill rations. Okay. So now we just walk through and kill everyone and collect everything. And pray at the shrines at the same time. This is the Yasuke way. There goes stealth. Well, we're still in stealth. We're still not really detected. It was just one guy. Two guys, mainly. Right, 1 of 4 done. 2 to find. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any enemies, because we can use the bow and take them out that way. If needed.
Hey. I saw movement.
They're going to come and look for us.
Huh?
Okay. We've been seen. Now the Yasuke way. Now we do need to try out that shrine when we can. Watch out for them arrows. The guy in the middle there is calling in more soldiers. This one we've got to deal with, I think, he's in charge. And you as well. Stop calling in reinforcements. Stop calling in reinforcements. Trying to block so many of them is quite tricky, that's why I'm trying to move more than block, really. Need to heal there badly. That nearly went wrong. Oh, I messed up. When there's so many of them blocking, it becomes a problem. Okay. Trying to block both of them at the same time there. I'm dead. Actually got killed. Ah, that's annoying. Just couldn't hit it in time. Couldn't block in time. Just too much. Should probably be a bit slower and stealthier. The whole night shift came to say hello to Yasuke, probably. Probably should have taken him out a bit better than that. There was a lack of blocking. I couldn't really block because there's too many of them. When you're trying to attack and you've got two people attacking from either side and you can't block at the same time. One of those things. Right. We go again. I'm just going to walk back in. I'm not overly worried. Should be more aware of other enemies than their attacks, really. See, it's like blocking that move there while you're still trying to do your own attack is where it gets tricky. But Yasuke isn't... The thing with Yasuke, he's not unkillable at the end of the day. You're still going to be a little bit careful with him in terms of his attacks. But it's, I think one thing that I struggle with Yasuke, yes he's strong, is I over-attack in all games. It's just a bad habit of mine in a lot of things we play. And here, if you over-attack, obviously, you're missing the blocks. And I think that is, you know, that's the bit that lets us down. Definitely doing better at blocking there. Do love that attack. That skill attack is brilliant. It really is. Yeah, timing that block is really important. Even as Yasuke, you're not unbeatable. And you can see the difference now. We're actually blocking a lot more. You can see the difference.
I'll take your head.
I think it's 1-on-1 now, mate. Me and you, 1-on-1. I think I'll take your head. I think that's the whole shrine taken care of. Where the attacking joint offenses you got killed. Yeah, and the over-attacking is one of the things I do badly. But I think we've taken care of all of them. So let's pray, get this last knowledge point we needed. That was the only reason we're here, is for the knowledge point, to be fair. There's a box there, there we go. Right, 1 shrine. That's 2 shrines of 4 done. I did get killed. And as I say, that time we were blocking a lot more, being more aware of what was attacking us. Definitely made a big difference. We got a new bow, Silent Bow of Grace. It's an epic bow. We'll have a look at that once we're done here. Right, where do we still need to go? Give me my bow, actually. I have swapped to the bow, but it won't let me use it. Come on, let me use my bow. There we go. Ah, too far away. Right, there's a one. That's where we're gonna go next. Is over there anyway. Shouldn't have taken 3 arrows to kill him, to be fair. We've got some new skills we need to try and use as well with our arrows. 3rd of 4 shrines prayed at. You can't tell the difference. They do wear quite similar things, to be fair, and at night time it can be tricky. Right, 1 more shrine to find. Where was the guy I just killed? So I'm trying arrows. Oh, there we go. There's a guy out here. Where's our last? It's going to be there, isn't it? Okay, our last one I think is in here.
We will have our vengeance.
Any more for any more? There's certain enemies that will call in reinforcements. They're the ones you've got to try and take down quickly. They're the ones that generally cause you trouble. Right, there's one we need to pray out there. I've just seen a load of resources in here though. Rations are full. Someone's just seen a body, I think.
Could be trouble.
Could be. Where are you? I can't actually see where the enemy is. Those there.
I just had eyes on them.
Right. Let's get this last one done, and then we're out of here. At least that'll be knowledge point complete. No one at the shrine, all the night shift's dead. Imagine the day shift going on. If that happened to the night shift. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be hanging around either, that's the thing. That is a shrine complete. And if we let it catch up with itself, that should be knowledge point gains. There we go. And then if we go to knowledge points, knowledge path unlocked, spend mastery points. There we go. We've now got to rank number 6 when it comes to knowledge points. We need 30 knowledge points now. 30. And then we get something else. Okay. So all of these have got new skills now on a new top line of skills. We haven't actually got any mastery points to spend, to be fair. I have to go on all these top ones if I want to get the explanation mark, though. So the aim is to get every skill, isn't it, essentially? Oh, large quiver, more arrows. That would be handy. Got to use the bow more. I do like a good bow. I just haven't really had a chance to use it enough in this. Or use the skills that come with the bow, to be fair. There's a few of those we haven't really looked at. Okay. That will stay there unless I look at Noe stuff, won't it? I think. Codex. What is the gain on the Codex? Tutorials. Progress. Knowledge paths. We know about that. Okay. And then database. Did we gain something new on the database? Food. Oh, we did, didn't we? The food. The taco. So this is what I picked up from the guy that was there. With the bowl symbol. One traditional method of preparing octopus involved boiling and slicing tentacles. The result was a smooth, springy meat that is satisfying and tender. With enough firmness to provide an almost fruit-like crunch. I've cooked with octopus before, many years ago. And yeah, really nice food to cook with and really nice to eat as well. We did gain a new bow for Yasuke as well. Let's have a look at that. Oh wow, silent bow of grace with an higher than normal headshot damage. Wow. Yep, we're taking that. So it's got a higher than normal headshot DPS, hence why it's in yellow. I will be using that. Dragon's Wrath was pretty cool, but actually silent bow of grace takes that over, I think. Right. Where are we heading still? That's the question. So we've cleared out... Oh, there's a house to buy here. We'll buy that while we're here. There we go. House paid for. This is now complete. Obviously, we've done the docks. We've completed the shrines. We've got a little house over here to refill things. Next point of call is the viewpoint over here. We probably will need to swap once we get close, because Noe will be a lot easier to... Hang on. Big guy.
Let's test.
Are you coming as well? He was there. We'll go to our new house we've just paid for, first and foremost. We'll restock rations and stuff. And then from there we'll head to the viewpoint. I don't know why that's not... I shouldn't take 3 arrows, surely, to kill him.
I'll look over there.
Face my fury.
I didn't think on the guards on the gate, to be fair. It was me just walking out thinking nothing of it. It's down. So even as a headshot, it's still not killing him. Taking quite a few arrows to kill him, to be fair. Right, anyway. I wasn't there to kill a load of people. I wanted to go to my house and restock. There we go. Right, let's restock everything. Refill supplies. Nice little fire going in here, isn't there? Where are contracts there? Because we're in a new region, there will be new contracts to pick up. So, accept, assassinate the target, eliminate the targets, loot the targets, legendary chest, and a Hizo statue as well. Always take them all because then it means they're all on the map for us to find as we go. Yeah, 3 arrows is a bit weird, isn't it? Okay. So we're travelling to the viewpoint here next. There is a contract to do here. We've got to loot the targets. We'll see what we look like. When we get to about here, we'll be able to see viewpoint and we'll be able to see these probably, and we'll see what that's like. I think. So we're kind of out of here, that's it. We've got to find how we get to the main road, essentially. That's going the wrong way, so we want to be going that way then. As long as we've always got money to buy the houses in every place, it just enables us to get to and from. We probably could have fast traveled a hideout from there, but I think we'll wait for viewpoint. We know we do need to do upgrades and stuff at some point. It's been a while. Right. Ah, okay, we're not heading up, we're heading across. We might as well head across this bridge then, and then we'll head north to viewpoint. Just a different way to go. I don't want to do that. I need to take off bow, so I don't do that.
No need for weapons here. Please stow it now.
Stow it. I don't want to swap. I'm trying to stow weapon before they attack. Come on, put sword away. I'm trying to put sword away so I don't have to fight. There we go, sword's away. We should be okay now. I haven't got my sword out. I had put sword away, but they've said they want to fight anyway, so we have to fight. The whole point is trying to put the sword away, so we didn't have to do any of that, but there we go. Sorry guys. Didn't want to kill you. Right, no one else hopefully will cause us trouble now. Guy here. Smashing vases by the looks of things. Or cleaning up the mess caused by a smashed vase. Sometimes they'll end up talking to you and have little stories to them. Hang on, where's this take us to? There's a pathway here. We want to be heading north, really. Then this seems to take us to wherever that is, that places that we're heading towards, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure why the arrows aren't that powerful. I don't know if I need to do something to upgrade. There's a Ronin there. I don't know what the difference is. I think let's try and take out this Ronin. They would attack us on sight, admittedly. Yeah, it's just not doing anything, is it? Change arrow just to see if there's a difference. He's dodging my arrows now. So I was standing still trying to use some of the arrow things. These are the Ronin that do attack us on sight, so we do need to take care of those. New Tanso. Shrine to Pratt as well. I know I said at the start of the show, but it's so nice to be streaming again. It really is. I love Squados because I get to spend time. Critical hit strength is increased. I get to spend time with the family, but I do miss streaming so much. Okay, that's not really taking us to a viewpoint, is it? We need to then, I think we need to head up there. Venture through the trees. That wasn't, I thought that was going to take us to a town, but I think this viewpoint is the natural one rather than a town. Looking at the map. Found a quarry. And our viewpoint, I think, is overlooking said quarry. I know not normally Yasuke's thing, but we're here with him. Please don't break, branch. Right, so let's have a look around. See what we've got. So there's the big armada in the background, the city or town we've just been to. And we're overlooking a quarry. Now, we know there's a duel here for Yasuke to do, we know that. Okay, let's observe. There will be new things here because we've not really been here before. So there should be new things show up. Hopefully not the back the way we came. There we go. There's one there. Not a massive amount of things, but a few. Okay, so the quarry is down there. It's a low wealth. Again, there's no point in taking it down. There's no mission as such to take down the quarry and kill everyone. And when it's low wealth, you're not going to gain a massive amount. There is a question mark just over there we can see. That's probably worth a look, to be fair. I've got one scout left. I'm thinking we fast travel back to hideout from here, because we haven't been back to upgrade gear for a while. Is that what, I thought we already knew that. I've done it again. No. It's because I've not done no way there. Yeah, a lot of our gear isn't our current level, as we can see. So I think what we do is we head. I think we must have loads of materials. Yeah, we've got loads of materials. So let's head hideout, as if it's been a long time. Then we'll come straight back there once we've been to hideout and upgraded stuff. We need to do this a bit more often, the upgrading. It doesn't really affect things too badly. We're not over-leveled as such. But you can find it's a bit more difficult in some of the trickier fights. And because we've got a duel to do, the duel itself can become really tricky if we haven't been and collected stuff. You know what I've not done? Is put Yasuke as well on as our anomaly. I need to do. I need to put him back on as anomaly. In fact, let's quickly do it now while it's in my head. Otherwise he won't be gaining any points towards it. Right, there we go. I wish it was a little bit quicker and easier to do than that. Like, if it changed naturally, that would be nice, to be fair. Right, I'm not sure we can do any upgrades in terms of building. Let's have a look. The study is for scouts. We are currently level 2. We can do level 3. So let's do that. So we'll gain a new scout now. I haven't got very much stone left. That's the only downside now. Can that be upgraded? No. That can. What do we need for that? I haven't got enough stone. That adds more locations. Okay, so that would give us more buildings that we can buy around Japan, but and reduces the cost by 30%. So we need another 200 stone for that. So that's something we need to look at. Dojo. Damage by the public, like you said, it's nice to time the family. Oh, absolutely, Crazy Irishman. Dojo's fully upgraded, so we don't have to worry about that. That can't be upgraded. Gallery can't be upgraded, and Forge is maxed out. So actually, the only thing we need to do then really is that. By the looks of things. So we just need more stone. I'm assuming I've got nothing else we can build. They're all the main buildings done. We've got some here. Benefits of praying at any shrines enhanced. We need more stone. Nando reduces the scout refresh cost. These need to be these need to be gained from other people. That's a gallery which I've already got. These all need gaining from different people. Well, there's connecting rooms, aren't they? Okay. So there's a few more things we still need to buy then for the hideout. But that is the hideout, as much as we can do dumb. But yeah, it is double-edged sword. It's one of those things, as I say. Oh, hang on. I've not done this for a while. Let's have a look at objectives. I was going to say, will that show us people crossed off or anything? It didn't. Right. Let's head to Blacksmith. Unless we can see any questions to be had, but I don't think there's anyone wanting a conversation. Let's see. Yeah, no conversations. So Blacksmith it is.
Difficult to be so far from
Well, there's a conversation.
The Sakai I loved died long before I came here.
It is hard to see a place change, isn't it? To see the shadows stretch and the silhouette shift. But maybe this little group will be a light in the darkness. We can't change Sakai back. But maybe we can make it better.
That's the aim, always to make it better.
What do you need?
Okay, let's have a look at what we can upgrade. As you switch, yeah, it would be. There was that one thing which made the game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's little things that could be changed. To be fair, katana wise, that's our current katana that we're using. It's one level under what level we are. I suppose we're here. It makes sense to upgrade it, doesn't it? The Whisper. We were using the Myth Slayer before, but I don't want to use the same weapon over and over again. I think we've got to keep changing weapons. So although the Myth Slayer, we know the sword comes from Naginata. I think we'll upgrade this one as it's one we're currently using. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll put a perk on as well. So that's our current level. Naginata, we've got Sharp of the Brute. We're only going to upgrade legendary stuff, so if we haven't got something that's currently our level, we'll upgrade something else to our level. So we'll take the Naginata. So that'll be usable as our level. Kanobo, we've got the Boulder Fall. Again, we want it to our level so we can actually use it. I do like the big weapons. Bow, we did just gain a new bow, but it's not legendary. But we're gonna change it anyway, unless it's better than our Dragon's Wrath once upgraded to our level. If it's better than that, we'll keep it as is. And then Teppo, the repeating one, the one I was liking was that one because you get 2 shots in the chamber. But we'll do repeating fate as it's going to cost us less to upgrade it as it's already closer to our level. I suppose eventually you find things that you prefer to use and then don't need to do those. Helmet wise, the only legendary helmet to upgrade will be our Protector's helmet, which means we're going back to that gear again. This one's under level by 1. Nothing else beats it, so we'll do Protectors, as nothing else currently beats it. Armor wise, obviously we've got the Protector's armor there. Elegant Samurai is currently what we're using. We'll stick to Elegant. I haven't got enough wood to upgrade. I can do 1 level. I think we'll leave that then for the minute. And we'll leave those as well for the minute. I'm then just thinking materials, what's left. We haven't even looked at Noe yet. Well, they're saying that we can do one of these. That's Naginata. Rat-tail finisher. Do you know what? Let's leave them for the minute. Let's go Noe's equipment. Let's have a look at upgrading her stuff. So, currently, katana-wise, Eager's Flame is highest level 1. So we'll get that to our current level. I'm trying to pick one weapon or one bit of armor that's closest to our level. Upgrade that and use that one, essentially. We've got the Exotic Tanto of Stillness is there. This is Call of the Void. It's miles below our current level. There we go. That's the only legendary one we've got, so we'll upgrade that. And then nearest one, Winds of War, is the nearest one to us, so we'll upgrade that. We do need to chuck a load of stuff in storage as well, to be fair. We don't sell anything, we'll chuck it all in storage. Right, legendary, we've just gained the Tools Master Mask. Already can't be upgraded. It can be, yeah, 1 level. I'm assuming there's a Tool Master armor for Noe to find as well. What do we got here? Tools Master Gear, there we go. We've already got, I didn't know we had the outfit already, to be fair. I think we already have. I think that might be a set as well. We'll have to have a look at that in a second. And in terms of her trinket, her empty armor piece from Martial Point in Tanto. Let's do that one. Of all the ones she's got, that's the only one really that's going to help her, I think. Okay, we're going to do engravings. Katana here. So this is Noe's katana. Instantly charge after a vault, dodge. Affliction build up per adrenaline. This is hang on, this is Noe, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I'm just checking it was Noe's armor. I'm trying to think, because obviously one thing that helps her. That's the thing. So what? Armor damage. This is her katana. I think posture attack remains charged after dodge. I think it's probably the way to go there. There we go. Her Tanto. Which is this one. So when you got damage on tagged enemies. This is obviously the one. Instantly charged posture attacks after using abilities. Not a bad shout, that one, to be fair. Trying to see. Oh, armor damage and backstab. Let's try that. Obviously, if we can get behind them, that's a decent one to use. Winds of War. Trigger affliction on entanglement. Enemy collisions. I think it's going to be entanglement, isn't it? There we go. Armor wise, we've got a face mask. Slow down time when detected. We don't really use our allies to come and help us, do we, really? That's the thing. The shuriken bit doesn't bother me. It's all about what we can do in terms of assassinations, really. Air assassinations makes that better. Double assassinations makes that stronger. Running assassination. Let's do the double assassinations. Light armor, this is the Tool Master gear. Yeah, so that was when last time we took out 2 enemies at the same time. We didn't actually realise the Tool Master gear throw kunai the close enemy after an assassination. 2 health segments removed on air assassination. That makes air assassinations massively can knock down enemies by sliding. That would make them really, really strong. That's the thing. All tool affliction build of his days or bleed. I think the legendary ones are probably the way to go. And trinket. We just did this one. And then we'll quickly do Yasuke's and then we'll crack on. Here's the tool. Anything tool, a chance to refill the tool. No, 150% of the stats, no weapon equipped. Put unused ability slot. Empty armor piece. Adrenaline gain for mastery point increasing armor. There we go. Plus 2 damage. We'll take that. Obviously, we also need to still fit this gear, though. We're not dismantling anything. So, back to Yasuke engraving. I know this takes time. This is something we've not done in ages. That's the thing. That's why it needs doing. We have actually got... I didn't realise we've actually got a weapon there we can't use yet. We've got to be level 40. Look at the DPS on it, though. It's above normal. We've got no legendary to put on here. So, let's do... Armor damage, enemy kills. Let's do that one. This is where your money suddenly disappears. Because all of these cost money. First strike makes enemy... Yep, let's chuck that one on. I've been trying to be fairly quick about this if we can. Attacks cannot be interrupted. No legendary. No. Okay. Attacks can't be interrupted. When it hits in multiple enemies? Not really with that, is it? No. Let's increase their critical chance. I'll do. Oh yeah, if there's a legendary engraving, I think it's got to go on there, doesn't it? Bow. We'll have to have a look, see what's better. But instantly charge arrows. What we got? Special ammo instantly triggers its affliction on a headshot. I think that's the only legendary we got for the bow, so we'll chuck that on. Obviously, we could spec this out and make it so we're only specifically one type, whether it's a poison build, daze build, all that kind of stuff. I've never done any of that, to be honest. Chamber 2 bullets instead of 1, that's a must. Mainly because I don't do builds. I'd rather just put on something that makes sense. Protector's helmet, we'll leave that as... No, actually, let's check. Yeah, we haven't got anything else. Okay, that's fine. Armor. We didn't upgrade his armor in the end, did we? Can parry unblockable attacks. There we go. There are obviously certain armors that are better than anything else. And we didn't change this, did we? Let's leave that. Okay, so that's all equipment upgraded.
Hurry back.
I'd say we've not been here for a while. The only thing we need to do really is storage. Because we've got so much gear on us. There's a conversation to be had here. There's several conversations now. Before we do conversations, quickly make sure our gear's in the right place. So that's the right katana that we've got on. Bow-wise. Okay, so the bow we can put on, which is our Dragon's Wrath, which is our legendary bow. Ability damage is higher, but actually weapon headshot and weapon damage is lower. Not by a massive amount, to be fair. But there was always a chance it was going to be, so we'll stick that as is. Obviously, Protector's helmet's better, so we'll put that on. Armor-wise, we didn't change, that's fine. And we didn't do a Tanto for him. Okay, so that's Yasuke. Let's quickly check No 8, because I know we changed a load of stuff here. What are we on first? Tanto. So our Call of the Void Tanto is better, so we'll stick that on for her. Katana. So posture is lower, but everything else is better. We'll stick that on. And we have got Winds of the War for when we use our Kurosagama as well. Armor-wise, already had the best one on, and the same as Toolmaster there. Yeah. And we did upgrade this one here. There we go. And just to, I think I have to be her to get rid of Mastery. No way Mastery. I've got to do some her as well. I knew this would be a thing. To get rid of the explanation point, we actually have to look at everything in the Mastery section for both of them. Always chucking a save, absolutely. Got bow arrows in most. Yeah, I need to look at which ones are which and which ones. We still need to upgrade arrows, I think, as well. Come on, let me out. Why won't it let me? Okay. For some reason, it got me stuck in Mastery there. Is that all done? Why is Mastery still showing up as not done? Oh, because I'm not. No way, am I? Swap back. Tools. Right, there we go. There should be everything done. Although for some reason it's still showing up as something missing. We'll ignore that for the minute. Right, conversations over here. Let's see what that is. I want to crack on with what we're doing, but at the same time, these conversations can be quite good to listen to.
I have fought with and against the Sohe many times, but Yaya is different. There is a gentleness to her. To have held on to that, in the face of all men's cruelty, requires great inner fortitude.
Okay, that's his conversation done. There's actually a mission nearby as well, to be fair. Okay, what's this conversation?
We should grow some cucumber in the garden.
Good idea. A diverse garden will bring joy to us all.
I meant for the horses. It helps them cool down in the summer.
Horses like cucumber?
They love them.
Really?
My father was a stableman when I was young.
I didn't know that. I've never heard of horses like a cucumber.
He had trouble taming one wild horse. But when I bribed her with some cucumber, we became inseparable.
There we go. Yeah, we will change characters shortly, but I want to hold off until we've actually done a mission with Yasuke. We haven't really done a mission with him yet. Plus, where we're heading to, we know there's something there we need to do for him as well. What I was looking for was storage. I don't think I can get storage in here, can I? What's map? Yeah, there's no storage. I was hoping we can store a load of stuff. What is that mission that's nearby? The tournament. I don't know what that is. Since it's just outside the road of where we are, we're going to quickly head there and just see what it is. Because that hasn't been there before. So I think we should need to go and find out what it is. So let's head out. I'm curious. I'm sure that mission wasn't there previously. I love this bit. You actually leave your hideout, it zooms out. I like that. Okay, someone's here. Let's go and speak to him and see what he is.
I hope you will forgive my intrusion. I will be brief.
Well,
For decades, I have run a modest yet lucrative fighting tournament. Though not fully legal. Control of the tournament was seized by a band of cruel, heartless, and most formidable warriors. Not only do they excel in their respective martial arts, but they execute their enemies. And anyone they feel could one day oppose them.
That does not sound like a fair fight.
Which is why I have come to you. I admit, I have felt the ripples of your good deeds throughout the country.
This seems to be a
Your
Yasuke
bravery
mission
has
only, doesn't
become
it?
renowned. Fight, and rid our land of its most depraved warriors, and save me and countless others from servitude, and an undeserved slow death.
Okay, sounds like something we have to do. We'll see where it is and if it's on the way to anything.
That is everything. Please consider my proposal.
Tournament invitation. Let's have a look. Ah, so he was a person of Yamata who we hadn't met yet, who required us to do something. Yoji, this mysterious and excitable wanderer, is responsible for organising an illicit fighting tournament. So in Yamata, where we've already been, there is a fighting tournament in a ruined temple. Okay. We are over leveled for it, to be fair. We have been, annoyingly, we've been to Yamata over here. I think we'll do that at some point. Obviously, there's no rush at the minute to do that. Right, let's throw in a save. And then we're going to go back to where we were and that viewpoint we had over the quarry and carry on that way for the time being. But at some point, we'll go and do the tournament. We want to try and complete every mission there is anyway. So we will end up doing a lot of these other side things at some point. The same as there's a mission there, isn't there? Legendary chest to find. But main story-wise, we're working our way north to here, to Kimeji, for the Rengeki. So, we fast travel back to here, and then we head to whatever that is. Keep heading this way. There's a mission here. We know this is a Yasuke mission, hence not changing character. And we'll go from there. But at least upgraded gear. We'll probably wait now for a couple more levels before we upgrade again. We don't upgrade very regularly. I've been told max level is 60, and we're currently 39, so we've still got a long way to go. Which means there's still plenty of gear to find that's probably stronger. Right, I can jump down here and land in that hay bale. I don't know if they're enemy or not. There's gold, there's resources here to pick up. This is a quarry, isn't it? The quarry itself, though, is bad. Although wealth low. Oh, there's something to the left, though, isn't there? What is it? Something there. Do I need? Do I need? I suppose I should go down. Okay, we're gonna jump in the hay bale. Mainly because it's hilarious when he does it.
Too many haystacks around here, anyway.
Too many haystacks. We'll destroy that one. No more haystacks. Okay, that seems to be a guardhouse of sorts, doesn't it? So I've got... can we use some of their skills here? It's still 3 shots to take them down, which is weird. That's what we got. I didn't want to kill him. No! I don't know why I was shooting the... Okay, I was aiming for the guy over there, but obviously that didn't quite work. They're poison arrows. I don't think I've actually fully poisoned anyone yet. He's now fully poisoned. He's dead. Oh! I just completed a mission for the Animus. It was an anomaly mission by the looks of things. Let's have a look at what it was. I didn't know what it was, to be fair. I've not looked at the missions. So we've got a reward for Yasuke here, which is gold. Yep, acquired the gold. This bit's all really slow for some reason. Anomalies. What I wanted to see was what we just completed. Enemy recalibration. Kill samurai. Was that it? Okay. Stabilize the tournament. Okay, well, I didn't mean to attack the civilian, to be fair. I just wanted to see the different skills we haven't really used before. Right, we don't know what this is. There we go. We do now. It's a guard camp. And it is low wealth. Well, we've already taken out a few of the enemies. I suppose we better finish them off. I've got none of those arrows left now. Still can't seem to take out an enemy in one hit. Oh, he's going to the alarm. Got to stop him. He's down. Oh, you won't ring the bell. There is a bell here, we've got to be careful of them by the sounds of it. Oh, guard camp. Should have taken care of the bell, because now we're in trouble. So there will be brutes and things turn up in a minute. This can get pretty dodgy pretty quickly. I've not fought a brute yet, and I wasn't planning to anytime soon. We may have to in a second. That's a new Naginata collected there. Right, we're out of here. We are wanted. We can clear the wanted level, I'm sure, by using 2 scouts. So we can clear the regional alert, which we'll do now. That's where we're heading next. I didn't see I should have taken care of the alarm. You love a Yasuke jump. Yasuke jump's always fun. We're heading there next to see what that is. Let's clear the regional alert. We're no longer wanted, at least. And in theory, I want to get down, don't I, rather than go up. Where's this taking us? This is like a cave. Not too sure where this is going to take us, to be fair. Where are we? There's a way up that way. Oh, there's a chest here. Following the pathway. In case of it's an epic helmet for Yasuke. We'll have a quick look at that. Helmet for Yasuke. Critical chance is higher because it's above average. Everything else is worse, so there's no point changing to it. Did we gain a new weapon? What did we gain? Naginata gained a new one. The Hone Naginata of Cutting. It's actually better than our other one. But not better than currently using. And we're using bow at the same time at the minute. Right, so we've gone to this cave. We've come out of it, I think, over here. Back at the quarry by the looks of things. Yeah. But from the quarry we need to come out down here, really, don't we, to the main road, I think. We'll try not to get seen and in trouble again here.
Hey, you there?
Not today, thank you. Another hay bale. Come on, yeah. Yasuke loves a hay bale.
Not ideal.
To be fair, I love Yasuke and a hay bale. Right, are we out of there? We still in a bad area. Still in a bad area. I just want to get out of the quarry. And this whole camp is part of it.
You will die.
They're mainly to take out the whole camp then. In fact, there's actually not many of them, to be fair. That guy's a normal Ronin, he's not actually. I think we're done. I think we've cleared them all. I wasn't intending to kill everyone, admittedly, but they attacked us. We've got a new Kanobo to look at as well. There's a load of stuff in this building, or there's something in the building. We'll grab that while we're here. And in that one. Is that everything in there? Where's the door for this one? And then we're getting out of here. Silence Teppo of Service. So we've got a couple of new weapons to look at. And that is us out of the quarry at least. We're no longer wanted in the quarry. At least we're out of there. And the longer, yeah. So it looked like you have to really hold it up, hold the bow for a while, don't you? There is actually a question mark here as well. So we might as well have a quick look at that. Weapon wise, what do we gain? I know we gain a new Teppo. That's our current Teppo there. Silence Teppo isn't as good. Yeah, not as good as our current. And then we also gained a Kanobo, which we're currently not using because we're using the bow. Oh, vulnerable damage is above average as well. Our boulder for one we're currently using. If we quickly swap to that and compare it. Ability damage is better, vulnerable damage is better, but other than that, that was a little bit lower. But we have to always use a katana. That's the thing with Yasuke, has to always have a katana on him. That's a part of him, isn't it? Right, there is a question mark just across the bridge here. We're going to go and have a quick look at. I've got a feeling it's just going to be an enemy base, I think, by the looks of things. No, maybe not. It's a dock. So it's just a dockyard. I don't think there's anything here. No. Nothing special, it's just a dock. But at least it's now a place off the map. Right, we're heading this way. Undiscovered location. Might be a shrine, to be fair. And then we've got a duel, and then we'll swap to Noe and do a mission with her. This could be a shrine, to be fair. He was examining the bodies that were left. Yeah, I think this is a shrine we're heading to here, which will be a knowledge point at least. And that'll be another one cleared. Still trying to use some of the skills that we've got for the bow. They're not really very effective, but I haven't been at the minute anyway. Got some keys here as well for the anomaly. So we're going to honour 2 shrines here. One being this one here. I'm going to take the bow off for a minute. People are getting afraid because we got a sword out. I was trying to get rid of the bow to stop that happening, so I can still observe as well. But that's what I mean. When the bow's on, when you try and observe, you just start aiming, which isn't what we want to be doing. Right, one more. I'm guessing is going to be the main one in here, isn't it? Yeah. The main shrine itself, this one. A weird looking shrine compared to others we've seen. Rope around a rock. There must be something more to this, surely. I'm not seeing... There's a knowledge point game. 29 left to gain now. I don't know what... There's something up there. Okay, this is what we're going to next. This is the person we need to duel. I was trying to see if there was anything to read here about this, just because it seems a bit weird, that one. A giant rock with a rope around it. I was hoping there was some kind of information. I can't seem to find any. Just double check it's not. No, codex hasn't changed. Oh, okay. Just seemed weird that it, you know, that it was a different type of shrine, one we hadn't seen before. Right, let's go and find this person to duel. And this is either going to be simple or really, really hard. We don't know which one yet. What I might do before we head there is change weapons. So currently we've got the bow on. Let's put on the Boulder Falconobo as a secondary. I don't want to risk... The bow's going to be a bit pointless for us. Warrior is an Harima, they're a northwestern. Who's this? Revive. Okay, what happened here?
Nobutsuna Sensei, are you not? I was sent to learn from you.
Yasuke. It's you she was looking for.
Sorry, she?
The warrior with the Naginata. She challenged me to a duel, but as you can see, her skills eclipsed mine. She went in search of you, further ahead.
You are hurt.
Only bruises. But her face, I will never forget it.
Her face. Okay, so we've helped him. He'll never forget her face.
Defeated the Naginata master. I must do. If it is me she seeks, I shall oblige.
So he's meant to be the Naginata master.
He looks hurt.
Yeah, he's meant to be the Naginata master, and he was defeated by this person who wants to duel. Which is this lady up here.
Spirit of the living land, strengthen my heart and my sword arm. Aid my search for the samurai named Yasuke, that I might honor my master. And Yasuke.
Why is she having to duel us?
For many months, I have sought you out.
What is your name, miss? Why is it you look for me?
I am Yuki, sir. I seek to sharpen my mettle. To challenge and learn from the greatest swordsman of the land.
The way of the warrior is hard and lonely. Why have you chosen this path?
Have you ever seen the crane fighting the eagle in deep winter?
The crane
can't say I have, no.
Despite the odds. That in itself is a victory.
Yes. Its blood dewdrops the snow fuming in the cold. But it would sooner die than abandon its nest. My walls will not hold forever. So I must be as the crane on the day they fall. I shall not yield. I am Yuki, and this is the duel I seek. Will you take up the Naginata and honor my search?
Do I need a Naginata? Oh, no. Okay, I don't know if we've got to change weapon for this. But of course we'll duel. Always duel. Is he going to make use Naginata, or can I use my katana still? That's the question. I know it was giving us a Naginata too. Annoyingly, I should have done it myself because I don't know which Naginata it's given us.
See the wide welcome of the blade's edge.
Yuki no Kata. We're going to duel her.
It will take any and all foes.
We haven't really used Naginata that
Come
much.
then, Yasuke.
I'm just checking. Oh, I can't change.
I am unafraid.
I mean, we can block red attacks. Whoa, her attack did a lot of damage. So did mine though. Okay, I can't look at weapons or anything. To be fair, she's not that difficult. We are taking a few hits. We've nearly got our armour off, to be fair. Mistime that one. Armour's down.
Hand is loose. Your blade uncentered. Cut with full weight.
So although we can block that attack, she still does some damage on it. Well, that time she didn't though.
I asked for intensity, not mercy. Again.
No mercy here.
Intensity, not mercy. Again! I'll never stop!
We got it. It wasn't too bad, considering we haven't really used the Naginata that often.
To live or to die. This is the kind of fight I sought. Thank you, Yasuke.
Thanks for the like, much appreciated.
Your ferocity, your heart, it is not born purely from a duty to protect your home, is it?
No.
Can we recruit her?
As a child, fighting terrified me.
I think she'd be quite a cool person to have in her hideout, wouldn't she?
That is its truth and its cruelty. The best way to deal with my fear was to face it again and again. Until I'd made a life of it.
You were right, brave warrior. Yours is a purpose I know. You have given me clarity on the heart and soul of the Naginata. The honor is mine.
We gained a new legendary Naginata and also a...
You have something of mine.
I remember you. What is it?
My heart.
Your heart?
And what is your name, oh bold one?
Tomita Nobutaka. Sorry.
That's the guy she beat before us, I think.
I think you're doing just fine.
He's meant to be a Naginata master. She beats him in a duel. And now his heart is with her, supposedly. Okay, a couple of things. Objective, let's have a look at that first. Where's that going to disappear from? It says there's definitely a new one on here, but where is it? Is the question. It's not League. There is still someone to recruit there. Down here. There we go. Yuki no Kata. She was one of the Nobutsuna's students. The young warrior is on a journey of her own, seeking to prove herself against the most skilled fighters of the land. The path that has led her straight to Yasuke. Yasuke showed true courtesy in honouring her request to duel. That's the third one of those complete. And we, as I say, we gained a new Naginata as well here. The Celestial Blade. Let's just swap to that. That was our current one. And this one, a bit less damage. And posture, ability, and critical all are up. Blocking automatically parries incoming regular attacks. Not a bad one, to be fair. Right, we're going to put the bow back on for the time being. And where are we heading next? We do want to swap to Noe as well, really. Noe and Yasuke resolved to help a child orphaned in the turbulent wake of Oda Nobunaga's demise. So, Guardian Spirit, there's a rumour here about a child that needs help. So, for that, we are going to swap to Noe, as we've just done a mission with Yasuke. We want to keep swapping as we go and do a mission kind of each if we can. Seasons of change, or something our scouts are going to be replenished as winter is taking hold. Need to change anomaly as well back to Noe now as well. While I remember. So we go and see, and as we're working our way towards the main story mission, we're just clearing everything as we go as usual. Better check our loadout. It's telling us there is something new here, but I don't know what it is. Okay, season change, perfect. So we are heading to here. Investigate the area. We're looking for a child who's been orphaned. There's a viewpoint north of here as well, actually. But the main story wants us to go here. That's where we're heading. Yeah, we can get down here, can't we? We should really head to the viewpoint north, but since it's not really on where we're heading, there's no. We're going to leave it for the minute. Okay, there's a little bridge it seems over here. There's our bridge, although it's only a little bit of a waterfall. We can get across it. Oh, I haven't changed anomaly, have I? I knew I'd forgotten something. Animus. Activate, Noe game. I've got to try and remember to do that. Why is Mastery still showing up as something missing? There's definitely nothing there, is there? We haven't done. Oh! I didn't know about these. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. These are new skills that I didn't know about. Oh. Right, okay, so these are extra skills. Now this is why we need 30 or 29 knowledge points now to rank these skills up. So this is just for Noe at this point. Damage of posture attack. Increase headshot damage. Armor damage. Damage of affliction. Increase damage when hitting vulnerable enemies. Well, these are some new skills, aren't they? There we go, that's why it wasn't disappearing. If we go to Yasuke and then check his ones, he's got the same posture, headshot, armor, afflictions, yeah. So all the same for both of those. So these are extra skills on top of the ones we have normally. I have got 2 to spend, but I'd rather spend them actually on the skills we haven't currently unlocked. But that's interesting. I didn't know there was more skills in there, to be fair. Well, now we know. Tools. I want to carry more tools if possible. I need 5 to increase maximum amount we can carry. So we need 3 more. So we'll save up 3 more for that. Same as 5 there for the kunai damage. Kunai can no longer break on hard impact. Oh, can be retrieved. So they're good skills we want, really. So we'll hold off of those. But yeah, I didn't know that was in there. Knowledge bit. That isn't kind of told. It's not said to you that that's there. That's an interesting one. Kimeji. Sub-region discovered. Okay. We're looking for a child orphaned. I don't know how we're going to tell. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe we need to increase the headshot damage. With Yasuke, that might be a thing. Right. Oh, we found another shrine as well here. So we need to honour shrines here ×3 for another knowledge point. But where's my child that we're looking for? Right, there's nothing showing up behind us when we observe, so I'm guessing it's not there. So we're looking for shrines to honour and a child. One shrine is over here. We'll do the shrines first, then we'll focus on the child after. Okay, the other two shrines are to our right over there, we can see them. One done. Shrine to our right. And then, yeah, we'll look for the child afterwards. That's the easiest way. But yeah, hidden skills. So yeah, when we look at them, I kind of think they're kind of last to be used, though, to be fair. If you kind of want to unlock all the other skills first, before going to those, because they're kind of like end game skills, they seem to be. Kind of explains why you need so many knowledge points to unlock the next one. Because it was 30 originally, it's going to be 28 now. But originally it was 30 needed. Right, final one done. So this will leave us 28 knowledge points left for next level of them hidden skills. If I hadn't clicked on it though, I would never know that was there. It was only because it was annoying me. It was showing me there was something there I couldn't see. The only reason I looked around was because it was annoying me. Knowledge point gained. Right, where is the child that we're looking for? What's that there? Is that the mission there? Guardian Spirit. I don't know what's changed here. The mission we were looking for is gone, it would seem. And that's now Guardian Spirit. Let's go and have a look at that then. Unless that is the mission. Maybe that's the mission we got it showed to show when we observe, maybe. Not sure. It sounds like a child, orphan girl. Okay, so this was the mission we was looking for. It changed when we observed. Right, let's talk to her.
Are you alright? Where is your mother?
Stay away! Did the Ronin who killed my mother send you?
What? Nobody has sent me to harm you.
I prayed to the kami to make me a spirit too, so I don't have to be lonely and scared.
No need to be
So her mother's been killed by the Ronin.
I can make sure that Ronin won't hurt you again.
So the kami did send you.
With Oda Nobunaga dead, so many Ronin have turned to violence. I will stop them.
Okay, so Guardian Spirit, we've seen these missions before. I think this will be over here. People of Harima. So, as we've seen previously, people of different areas want us to do different things to help them. And this one is an orphan girl. This young girl lost both her parents to Ronin-turned bandits. Though she tries to put on a brave face, it's clear the events have shaken the child's spirit. So she wants us to kill 5 Ronin, followed by 10, followed by 25. That's how we help her, and then we get rewards for doing so easily. It's the same as these ones. Yamashiro wants us to kill bandits. So it's the same as the other missions. It's just a little girl was giving us the mission instead.
Am I safe from the Ronin now?
Not yet. But you will be, soon.
Okay. I thought we was going to do a mission with Noe, but obviously not. So, main story mission is here. We've got to meet the Renga Master. We've got a viewpoint here as well we'll try and grab first. But that's where we're heading next. And that's a main story mission as well. Or the start of it at the very least. What it seems to be with the main story missions, you've got 3 side missions to do before you actually get to the main thing behind it. The main location. Okay. Head across the fields. The viewpoint is going to be that building up there. Just see the steeple coming through the top there. I'm guessing that's our viewpoint. Seems to be the right distance away. Please don't let that be an enemy base. Don't think it is. I think this is a town. There are enemies here. But this is the town, it seems. On a viewpoint first and foremost, but okay, that's guild storage. That's a red area. So wealth is low again. So it's worth doing them if they're high wealth because you gain quite a bit of resources, but if it's not high wealth, I don't think it's really worth bothering with too much. Especially if there's other things you want to be focusing on. Right, viewpoint is over there. Which is what we want to try and grab first. There he is, up there. There's probably a house we can buy here as well, to be fair. We're allowed in? We can. Yeah, it's not an area we're going to get attacked in. Just got to get to the top. Which is why it's a lot easier being no-way for these kind of things. And then we'll go and find this Renga Master. I don't know what a Renga Master is, to be fair. This looks to be a really big city, this does, doesn't it? It's the way they all connect together, I think, is quite cool. All the cities have different parts that connect, but there's only one way in generally and one way out, or one or two ways. There's a proper building over there. So they're very protected from attack, aren't they? Because you're limited on ways to get in, essentially. That's where they're quite difficult to penetrate. Okay. Map updated. Viewpoint gained. There's a couple of question marks nearby. Let's try focus on the Renga Master though first. Who is... There's something down there. Renga Master's over here. Oh, in that house there. That's where we're heading then, into that house. There is a hay bale to our right. At least there's a proper landing this time, especially after Yasuke's landings. Don't need to assassinate the soldier, so I won't. Right, there's someone to talk to here. Kimeji Castle has been discovered. Play catch yourself up. There we go. 5-day show to take down, to loot the chest, to clear the castle. What level are they? 39, same level as us, to be fair. So, he's there. It was showing me the house though, weren't it, from above? So there we go. Right, let's speak to this guy, hopefully give us some details of what we need to do.
You must be the one Lady Nene speaks of.
You could say that, yes.
Good. Come. Lord Kuroda Kanbei awaits.
Okay,
I was
we're going
expecting something more discreet.
My lord will soon join Lord Hideyoshi on the front lines. But before he goes, he must secure Harima's borders. To do so, he has welcomed Lord Ukita Naoye, Daimyo of Bizen, to attend a Rengakai today.
What is it with warlords and their poems?
An affirmation
walking straight in.
of ties that bind our
We've been
existing
invited.
rights. To be clear.
Tokube, I must inquire about those men from Shugo. I did not know they would be attending.
So, they're having a poem evening, I think.
Ah, the young Lord Ukita Hideye. I trust your meeting with Lord Kanbei went well.
I think so. Yes. Oh! Who is that with you?
It seems like we're invited, unknowingly. Lady Neem spoke of us.
Lord Kanbei, your other guest has arrived.
Okay. Let's see what the Lord has to say for himself.
My friend, welcome. You must be the one Lady Nene referred to.
Ah, Yasuke's ally. There we go.
I am Naue. I didn't expect Yasuke and me to be granted a social call from Lord Kuroda Kanbei. I hear you are in charge while Lord Hideyoshi is away. Some say even while he is around.
People exaggerate, and greatly at that. But we are not here to talk about me. There is an impending attack on Lord Hideyoshi's allies, orchestrated by a man who operates in the shadows.
And that's the guy we're looking for.
What do you think this man in the shadows wants?
To destabilize our efforts against Mitsuhide? To stop me from marshalling allies and march towards Lord Hideyoshi? I would rather not speculate. I wish to expose this man and his forces in Harima, which is where you come in.
I'm not here on behalf of Hideyoshi or his wife, nor you, for that matter.
Yes, forgive me. A curtness that comes with one too many nights spent on the battlefield.
Of course. We do have a common enemy.
Today's Rengakai serves as a reminder of our alliance with Lord Ukita Naoye, an ally we rely on to secure Harima's borders.
The boy's father.
You've met then? Good. Hideye was part of the terms of our alliance. He is young, but a bright.
So the boy we just met outside has to stay here as part of the alliance.
For the continued goodwill of the Ukita clan. Above all, young Hideye understands his role. He has quickly learned to tamp down his instincts for sentimentality.
Your token is a hostage not here by choice. Of course, he is sentimental.
In our work, sentimentality is a liability. For daimyo and warrior alike. We judge ourselves on how we fulfill our obligations. If you did not believe this, then we would not be talking now.
And there's the boy.
Lord Kanbei, I must interrupt. We will be starting soon. My father has arrived.
So he lives here as a hostage, but as part of an alliance agreement, essentially.
Many of Lord Hideyoshi's allies will be gathered in one place. Do you understand?
You expect our target to attack
today? Because all the allies are going to be together for this Renge.
Afterwards,
he thinks there's going to be an attack.
Join us at the Rengakai.
Join you in the one place I can't blend in? If you insist.
I would accompany you myself, but my rank simply refuses to do what I ask. Lord Hideye will show you the way.
Do we trust him is the question.
You're an accommodating host, my lord. What should I know about the Rengakai?
A Rengakai can be many things.
Follow the boy.
A demonstration of insight, or a means to reflect on the nature of things. Given my father's presence, it is likely a declaration of intent, an extension of the alliance between our clans.
I wonder if there's more to this, to be fair. Let's quickly go here for a second. So, we're looking for the noble. That's the person we're aiming towards in a minute. All we knew he wore a nobleman's hat.
Lord Yukinaga, on the way to the
And we think they're planning an attack, and that's all we kind of know.
I don't believe we've met. I am Lord Kanishi Yukinaga.
I'm Naue. What brings you to Harima, Lord Yukinaga?
I am assisting Lord Naoya in the reconstruction of the temples and shrines that were destroyed in previous years.
I thought Lord Naoya was a military ally.
Lord Naoya is concerned with the well-being of the people, especially now that it is Lord Hideya's home. These shrines and temples are a reminder to the young Lord Hidea that his father is always present, even when he is not.
Okay. Well, I've got to follow the voice still.
Here you are.
An autumn's breeze fades. Gentle rains turn crystalline.
So this is the event,
Solid,
essentially.
Yet brittle.
Changing of seasons. Another battle, same war.
Interesting.
Apologies, my lord. How might I refer to you?
This battle you speak of, what do you make of it?
More families crushed and innocents killed. It's no different from the battles that have come before or after.
I see. So, you know about Lord Nobunaga's passing. You sit in the company of daimyo. And yet, you are no merchant.
Oh, he's a bit. That's a bit weird.
Nor a poet. I would ask why you've come here. But I think I already know the answer.
Which is?
For similar reasons that I am here, I presume.
So he's not. He's a spy or an assassin, or one of them, isn't he?
I seek to help the people of Harima, if that's what you mean by similar reasons.
A conundrum. Despite all we do, all our capacity for greatness, we are inevitably bound to someone in our power. This Rengakai. The terms of engagement are set by Lord Kanbei's Hokku on the imagery of seasons.
The third poet stanza should reverse the Hokku, right?
The third poet must not speak of seasons, even if his heart tells him it is the correct choice.
It looks like you've prepared your lines already, my lord.
A stanza my son wrote for me. We do not see each other often.
Arengakai seems to be a good place to put his work to good use.
I will read it once my business in Harima is settled.
Is he there to attack, or is he there not to?
Informed what I will speak about.
What might that be?
Regret.
Regret.
Ukita Naoie.
The Hagi flower. Yearning for soil it knows. Petals fall silent. The Hagi flower.
Yeah, we're under attack. We were warned it was coming.
No! Unhand him now!
Don't let them escape!
Annoying that we're not
Seems Lord
Yasuke.
Kanbei's hunch was right.
Yeah, which I remember. We're not a very good fighter one-on-one. As no way. We have used one of our skills for a minute. It was auto dodging. But yeah, we're not a proper fighter, are we? That's the thing. There's no way. We'll go to Katana. There we go. We didn't have to defeat many of them by the looks of things. But we knew there was an attack coming. I thought it was the guy stood next to us, but obviously not.
I could not stop all of them from escaping.
Escaping? What did they come
Yes,
for?
Yasuke's here. The boy.
Lord Kanbei, a handful of guards are dead. Commander Tokubei is nowhere to be found.
His body was not found among the dead.
No, my lord. All casualties have been accounted for.
Except for one.
That would tell me that the guard, the person in charge of the guards, was in on it.
Have taken my son.
And the boy.
My son.
Lord Naoya, we must trust that whoever took Hideye will not harm him. There is no value in doing so. I will order a barricade of all roads in and out of Kimeji. We will find him.
A barricade? I want our men on alert. My own security detail within Himeji. We should hope my son is found soon. For his sake.
We gotta find the boy.
Of this peace, Lord Hashiba Hideyoshi so desires.
So the boy's father said, basically saying, the treaty will be gone unless you find him.
Could this be our man in the shadows?
Of course, it's a man in the shadows.
The Ronin. You smelled it too, right?
Incense. An overpowering smell. Unlike any incense I have ever come across.
In a few days' time, Lord Naoya and I will draw up the next terms of our agreement. A meeting in Himeji Castle.
Not without Hideye. We'll set out on a path to find him.
We need to find the boy.
That same path will lead us to the man responsible.
Lord Kanbei, we've arranged for transport back to your home in Himeji. You will be safe there.
Yasuke, Naoya, exercise caution and discretion. The Alliance cannot be threatened at this time.
Hideye is innocent, just a boy. His safety comes first.
You have our word, Lord Kanbei.
The interesting thing, and this is something obviously we don't know, but if we'd been Yasuke for this mission,
boy has a pawn in their political game.
Inside there when they were doing the poetry bit, what would have been different? And these things always make me think, what would have been different if we'd been a different character?
The castle commander.
Thank you for the like, it much appreciated.
There is also that strange scent.
Okay, we'll do a mission as No Way, we'll change to Yasuke.
Our target has been busy, but we know what to look for.
So we'll do one of these missions with No Way, then we'll swap. It wasn't really a mission complete affair, was it? So, objective board, we need to have a look at. And now our missions will show up. There we go. So the first one is done. We knew they were planning an attack, and they've kidnapped Akita Hideye. So, we're going to go and meet with Kanushi Yukinaga, because the scent of war, the particular smell of incense during the attack on the Renge leads Yasuke and Noe to a shipment in the old port of Aga. Or we've got losing hands. Yasuke and Noe look for Tokubi, the watch commander who disappeared under suspicious circumstances during the Rengeki. So the watch commander we know disappeared. That's a search for him. I think we'll do the scent with Noe, as she noticed the scent and she mentioned it first, and then we'll swap to Yasuke for the other one. So where are we heading to meet is the question. So we're heading south down here. So what we'll do is, well, head south essentially. If we see anything on the way, we'll have a look and clear it. Well, that question mark there. But yeah, head south. And see what we come across. But we knew there was an attack coming. I wasn't expecting it to happen the way it did. I thought the guy next to us may have been... He seemed a bit suspicious. But actually he wasn't, because he's the boy's father. So he wasn't really anyone bad. Right, what is this to our right? This is another shrine. Is there a knowledge point to clear, or is it just a shrine? Just a shrine by the looks of things. Nothing to gain by going inside. So we carry on the road. See if we can work out what this smell was. There is a soldier there. Is he a bad guy though? Is he holding anyone? He's not holding anyone hostage or anything, is he? No. I'm not going to kill him. I was going to kill him if he was holding a hostage, because that way we know we can get some more information from someone else, but he wasn't. Another enemy here. He doesn't seem to be doing anything. I know we've got to kill a certain amount of these bandits, but it's knowing which ones are bandits and which ones aren't. These... Is he taking his stuff? I don't know if they're bandits or not. They're checking stuff, aren't they? I don't know if these guys were harming them or not, but we're attacking them anyway. Okay, I don't think they were hurting the locals. Mainly because we didn't get anything else come up, so I'm assuming they weren't hurting locals. So I've just got myself in a bit of difficulty because I didn't really need to attack them. I don't know if that goes towards the amount we need to attack for the little girl or not. I'll check that in a second. If they do go towards it, brilliant. If they don't, didn't really need to do that then. Okay, let's have a look. If they go towards it, fantastic. Otherwise, I've just messed up and didn't need to kill any of them. Where are we? Up here. That's the... One of those was a Ronin. The rest of them didn't need to attack him. I've been talking like I know. Yeah, I know. It's what would have gone differently. That's the thing that interests me though, is, you know, what would the conversation have been? Because obviously Yasuke wouldn't have been as delicate in conversation, would he? That's the thing. So we've got a shrine here. We'll quickly grab while we're passing. But yeah, unless you replay it and remember who you use for each conversation and that, it's going to be difficult to really know what needs changing, isn't it? That's the thing. Right, this is the old port of Aiga. So we had a really strange smell when the Ronin attacked. And we've come to the port to try and figure out, can we figure out what the smell is? And will they give us a clue to the whereabouts?
That the smell of incense. Are they involved?
See if this guy knows anything.
Lord Yukinaga, you look troubled.
Naoe,
did he recognize the smell during the attack?
When Lord Hideya was taken.
I remember that scent. I'm hoping it might lead us to the young Lord Hideye. Tell me more about it.
I have encountered this particular fragrance before. Many times, in fact. Business associates of mine. They are keen on helping Lord Naoya and I with reconstruction of holy sites. They are a strange group, to be sure. And that smell is unmistakable.
Lord Yukinaga, did you know the attack at the Rengakai would happen?
No, I admit, I never bothered to learn more about them. But please, do not confuse my ignorance for malice.
Both roads can lead to the same ditch.
There is one thing I know about them. These merchants are from Bizen.
Lord Ukita Naoya is the daimyo of Bizen.
The Yokita clan is powerful, but not without its share of enemies. It is not unrealistic that someone from the Western territories would target my lord's alliance with the Lord Hideyoshi. And now,
so it sounds like these men are
expecting another shipment immediately after
the men who attacked. It seems to be from the same region that the boy's father's in charge of.
I do not plan to give this shipment to them.
Let me go in your place, my lord. I've got some questions for these merchants.
So we're going to go and accept delivery of this shipment on his behalf, and at the same time deal with the fake merchants. I don't really want to go one-on-one if I can avoid it, though. I'd rather sneak in, but I don't think I've got a choice.
Merchants' arms like this. Who are these men, really?
Suspicious merchant. I'm guessing I'm killing him. The other guy's not a bad guy. I don't know if I'm just... I think I'm going to go and talk to him, to be fair. Yeah, we'll talk. Can assassinate, but we'll talk first. I want to know more about them.
Where's Lord Yukinaga?
He's not coming. Sent me instead.
He picked an amateur like you. Will this batch of shipments arrive as promised?
Whatever you're doing, we know it's not reconstruction.
Damn! One of Kanbei's dogs.
That's what we didn't want. Remember, we're no way. We're not good at fighting one-on-one like this. Although, to be fair, she's holding her own. Come on, Em. Red attack. Didn't see it coming till it's too late. Come on, Em. We're holding her own at the minute. It is tricky with her. You just can't go in and brute force it. Right, one left. There we go.
Temple. They're storing the inventory there? A boat might help me reach Hontokuji faster.
Okay, we got uncover clues about the shipment, according to this. We managed to hold her own, though. She does have speed, which was the advantage there, really. So we now need to head over here and uncover clues about the shipment. She did say, actually, getting a boat would be better for us. We'll quickly unlock that as a new building. So yeah, grab a boat and then head towards there, I think, is what she said. This is the actual house. The house is actually here. Look at this. Straight in. I wasn't expecting the house to be here, straight here, to be fair. That worked out quite well. Where is contracts? I cannot see it. I can see storage. While we're here, and we meant to do this ages ago, storage. So anything we're not using, we'll get rid of. And we only keep legendary stuff on us anyway. Although we do get rid of low value legendary. We don't sell anything, we don't break anything down. It is a case of just store everything instead. Annoyingly, you can't store more than one thing at a time. I know there was an update to the game where you could sell more than one thing at a time, and then it took it away because it was broken after they did the update. But that is something they did change. But I don't want to get to a position where we can't carry everything because we've got too much stuff on us. That's the issue. And it is so easy to have too much stuff on us. Okay, that's that. Rid of the trinkets. And then we'll quickly swap to Yasuke's gear because his is in the same situation, to be fair. That's them. Armor wise. That one. Weapon wise, we'll get rid of that one. And that one. And that one. This is a bit that takes the time. Little bits like this where you just got to quickly go through everything and do it. Bows. Tepos. Teppo's the last thing. So anything under our level is what I'm looking at, basically. Right, there we go. All done. Contracts I was looking for because mainly they'll give us other things to look at in this location, but I can't see the contract bit. It's normally a little box on the floor. I can't see it with the light the way it is. Okay, well, if we can't see it now, it's something we have to come back for. Right, let's find a boat then and see if we can find more information about this stuff. There's actually something under the water there. So there's a chest under the water here somewhere. There it is. A new epic Tanto. Right, I need a boat. We can't take that one. Some boats you can't actually take, and I think this is one of the ones you can't take. Yeah, we can't take that one. Or that one. Why did she say a boat would be quicker if it's actually not quicker if we can't get one? Ah, there's a boat. I don't want to sit. Can I take your boat, please?
Sorry about this.
You can sit down, and we'll take your boat. Right, we're heading across. She was the one that said it'd be quicker to go this way. In fact, that's all. We only had to go to here. We're already here. That was a long journey, wasn't it? Right, there's a big old boat there. There's something over there as well.
When's the next shipment coming in? It's supposed to be a big one, from what I hear.
It won't stay here for long. Going to Kimeji just like the
So the shipment's going to Kimeji just like the last one, according to what they're talking about. Always got to stop whenever you hear people talking, because generally there's a clue to something. These are just keys to pick up. Right. We're nearly in the search zone for looking for clues. I need to refill rations. So up there is where we're heading. Right, uncover clues about the shipment. So we've got to find bits of paper, listen to people talking, I assume. Are we allowed in is the question. Oh, it's just a normal temple as well. What do we... Okay. So we're not allowed in either. It's one of those temples. Which is... Should have guessed that, because obviously... We're trying to find information. 2 lost pages to find while we're here as well. So it'll be a case of take out as many people as we can and get the information we need. So there's some information in there to get.
If I were going to hide something, it would be in some place like this.
Lots of guards around. Lots and lots by the looks of things. Okay, we're going to use the night time to our advantage as well, I think. Obviously getting to that building will be handy. No one else in there, is that? No. Change the Tanto so we can actually do a double assassination. Right, that guy there. They're down.
Someone there?
So are you. Don't mind him coming back because I'm going to assassinate him when he comes back, I think.
guards mingling with Ashikaras heavily armed, all for a temple.
So all a bit heavily armed for a temple is what they're saying. Right, we've got something we need is in here. Okay, well, that's for us. And then what is this? Investigate.
Incense and the acrid smell of gunpowder. No wonder it stood out at the Rengakai. Lord Yukinaga's hunch was correct. His business associates are gun runners.
So they're gun runners. So they're getting guns into Kimeji then, by the sounds of things. Right, one of our lot. So the white ones are the lost pages. We need 2 to gain the knowledge point, and obviously the green ones are the mission itself. There is a gold here as well. 2 guards to deal with if you want it. Might as well try and clear it while we're here. It's 3 guards. And there's one there as well. Oh, not anymore, there isn't. Okay, here's the one training around there. This guy's asleep. I'm only here for the treasure, so we'll ignore the guy that's training. We don't really need to deal with him. Okay. The guy's searching over there. He's seen a body, I think. We want to be heading over there next, without getting seen if we can avoid it. And there's a lost page over there as well. Okay. In fact, there's actually no one to worry about going that way, as long as this guy here doesn't see us. Which we should be able to take care of now. There we go. Might have to, actually, we probably should deal with this guy's training. Although, actually, I don't think we need to. Yeah, I don't think we need to take care of him. I think we're okay. The thing is, you don't have to kill everyone, that's the thing. Right, we do need to get up here, though. Because we need that lost page there. I jump to the tree. Oh, there's a guard there as well to watch out for. I want to jump to the tree. I don't know if you'll let me know. Okay, so we can't get onto the tree that way to get the lost page, which means we need to get onto the roof of that building there instead. Okay, now we can grab the lost page, and that's the first of 2 done for here. Right, we've got 1 guy in there and some treasure. This is the building we need to get into. Oh, there's an elite in there, plus loads of people. Okay. Let's quickly go and deal with these. Grab the treasure here. What was that? That was a refill tools. There we go. I do like a good double assassination. Although it's not really rewarding when it actually when you put it off. Right. I'm guessing there's nothing inside. By the looks of it. Right, let's go and have a look at this other building then. Find a way in. So that's the building we need to get into. There's gold in there, but our mission piece is over the far end of it. So actually, in fact, do we need to go through the building? Can we ignore the building is the question. Is anyone else around? There's someone over there. There is them big bombs there can be used to blow up as well. Ah, actually there is something here. Just seen it. There's something here, right here. So I can kill this guy straight away. The others are outside. I need no one. Ah. She threw at the elite. So one of her skills is also throw kunai. When you kill someone, she automatically throws a kunai. Downside to that is obviously she's thrown the kunai, and now it's alerted everyone. That wasn't the intention, but it's an automatic thing that I couldn't have stopped. Okay. Obviously, they are searching. Try and take them out as and when we can. He's going to go investigate the body we just dealt with. That's the elite. Elite's down. There's two more here.
When I find you, finally.
Whoa! Can't let him shoot. Can't jump off either. There we go. Whoa! They blew me up. Okay, we died. Say your prayers. The extinguished lights does work. So, them tepos against her are really bad, but the fact they shot one of the bombs essentially that's laying around and blew us up. That's annoying. So where's that put us? Lost page done. Is that lost? So that's them there. Where was the lost page in relation? Oh, lost page was there. Okay, so lost page is done. And we're back at the house. This is where we got seen last time because we assassinated one guy. We assassinated him, but in doing so we threw a kunai at someone else, which we didn't want to do. What I might do, I'm thinking, I wonder if I can whistle.
Who's up there?
Oh, I didn't assassinate. Didn't assassinate, annoyingly. That was meant to be an assassination as he come past, but it didn't work. So we're back in the same situation we were a minute ago. Hopefully this time we'll try not to get shot. So we're trying not to get shot this time. Especially where there's explosives. We still need to get inside to get the mess or get the information that's inside. I think there's two left, and I think one of them is the elite. Right, it's just the elite left now. And that's the way to do it. That's the way we should have done it first time round, but it didn't quite work in our favour. That's what they blew us up with last time as well, which was a bit of frustrating. Okay, we've got treasure and we've got information. A new trinket.
These were all shipped from Bizen, signed by Lord Yukinaga. Interesting. Why does Kimeji Castle need temple supplies?
Indeed, why do they need temple supplies? Right, the bit of information up there. There's gold in there too. Where is the... As we'll go over there, protecting something. We're still looking for the last lost page as well for here. This guy's asleep. Not anymore, he's not. Okay, there's the guys there. Okay, the lost page is here as well. Let's get the lost page first. And then we'll go inside and do what we're going to do. There we go. That's the temple complete. That will be a knowledge point gained. Oh, we can actually sneak underneath. Is there a way in this way, I wonder? That's a chest under there, though. I wouldn't have found otherwise. We'll definitely clear with less hassle now, yeah. There's not many enemies left in here, to be fair. From the information we've got so far, all we know is the shipment is going to the main castle. But they're meant to be supplies for fixing up shrines and temples, so why is it taking the supplies there? Actually, can I be seen in here?
I'll look into that.
Can actually be seen while in here. That's a bit weird. Thought we wouldn't be able to be seen under here, to be fair. There's no way in, is there, from under here? I was just checking to see if there was, but I don't think there is. Annoyingly. Yeah, it would have been better if there was a way in from there, to be honest. Right, what have we got left? It's just inside. We just need to get inside here, don't we? Which actually, there's no one in there. That's why I was hoping for a way in underneath there. Because actually, there's no one in here. We can just deal with this without being seen or anything.
A shrine that sits outside of Kimeji. Marked on the map, but no mention of any shipments going there. I get a strange feeling from this place. I need to talk to Lord Yukinaga.
Right. We're going to report back as we've got everything we needed from here. I can help myself. They blew us up. I thought I'd blow them up in retaliation. Is there anything else? There's some treasure up there to grab. We'll grab that while we're here. There we go. And I believe that's everything. We've also got the knowledge point already from doing the lost pages. So that should be the temple complete. Let's have a quick look. So temple complete, as we cleared it while we were there. We're now going to head back over here. Since we've been here already, to save us the journey, we'll fast travel back to our house, and then we'll go and speak to the guy we need to speak to. I think that's that mission done for the noble. So all we know from that was they're bringing in materials that are meant to be for fixing temples and shrines, but instead they're going to the main castle, which seems weird because they shouldn't be needed there. That's kind of the information we've gained so far. But let's go and speak to our contact. And then for the next mission we'll swap to Yasuke and use him as well.
Here, what have you found?
Okay, this is what we found.
Lord Yukinaga, I've located shipments of incense. Heavily guarded incense at that. And signed off by you. Incense, ring any bells? For example, those Ronin that attacked.
I forgot the bit that actually
You've been shipping weapons.
he's in on it.
Disguised as incense. Did you know this?
Incense from Bison. Yes, of course. But weapons? Of course not. A potential conspiracy has followed Lord Naoya all the way to Harima, it seems.
Do we believe him is the
Using
question,
temples as cover for their schemes?
And shrines. There was reference to a particular shrine of interest.
But what are they moving there?
Nothing that I can tell, but I intend to find out. These places of worship are only temporary stockpiles. Part of the weapons they're removing have already gone to Kimeji Castle.
Lord Naoya tried to help Harima, his son's new home, and these monsters.
Giving them the receipt, that's
desecrated
true.
his work.
Yes, very true.
They would stoop to any level.
Definitely giving them
use
a
noble
receipt.
cause to get what they want. Utterly shameful behavior.
Monsters indeed. It will be best if you stay hidden until we set the
So
shrine.
he is signing off on this incense, but he's not aware that inside the boxes of incense are these weapons that are being brought in. So we know they're secretly moving weapons and men into Himeji. There's going to be a big old attack, isn't there? Right, next one, losing hands. Yasuke and Noe look for Tokubi, the watch commander who disappeared under suspicious circumstances during the Rengekei. So during the attack, the watch commander disappeared, can't be found anywhere. We're going to go and find him. So she's in Harima. It's obvious. She's in the western Himeji. Himeji's here, western Himeji over this side. She's at Tokubu's house. It's kind of obvious, isn't she? I'm guessing it's one of these two, to be fair. But let's use our scouts to be sure. No, it's not there. Okay. Interesting. There's enough buildings over this side, maybe. Let's try here. No. Okay. We haven't already found the house, have we? Jinsho Shrine. Guild. Oh, that's east. What am I doing? That's east, isn't it? This is west. I'm looking in the wrong place. There she is. I have, yes, watched it over the weekend and stuff, yeah. What do you think to it, Crazy Irishman? So that's where we're heading. We'll fast travel there as Yasuke to save a bit of time. Yeah, what did you think of it? I think it's quite good. There was some surprises in there, which was good. Can't believe Logan Paul won. That was annoying. I didn't want him to win. The ending I thought was really good of Night 2 as well. Okay, let's just double check we've got the right gear on for Yasuke. Yep. We have got some points to spend. Kind of want them in bow, if anything, don't we? Well, let's have a look at Samurai. What have we got here we haven't done yet? Adrenaline chunks. Outnumbered. We haven't really used Battle Cry, though. Do you know why I've not used Battle Cry? Is because you can only have one ability. I didn't realise this, and I only just noticed it now. So some of these abilities we don't use. The reason we don't use them because they're not assigned, and we can't assign. So in Samurai, we're only allowed one ability. We can have the kick, or we can put in this one, impenetrable defense, or with Battle Cry. I bet it's the same for Noe that we didn't realise. We actually have to change what's assigned. So Battle Cry staggers everyone. We have got kick, but yeah, we've only got one slot that we can use. I didn't realise that. That's interesting. And that's for Samurai. Long Katana. So there's two abilities here for Long Katana. We've got the Sheathed Attack. These ones don't have to be put unassigned. I wonder if we unassign one of these other ones. So that one needs assigning. Taunt at 3 different enemies and attack them. Currently that's not on there. We need to assign it. And there's a choice of 2 there. Yeah, I didn't realise we needed to assign certain skills. That's interesting. If we go to the bow, so we've got 2 skills assigned currently, but other ones can be assigned instead. So we haven't got a staggering blast currently on there. Retreating shot is currently on there. And we've also got Clear Mind, which time slows down for us. But we can put on a Staggering Blast if we wanted to. Why have we not realised this earlier? That you actually have to assign the skills. I didn't know any of this. I don't know why I didn't realise, to be fair. We do use kick quite a bit, to be honest. Let's increase that. We've got to progress further in the story to unlock that move there as well. Okay. Right, we're heading across to the house over that way. Yeah, I wasn't aware we had to manually change some of these skills. At least we know now. But, yeah, I would kind of wish I'd known that earlier, to be fair. But it's one of those things. We learn as you go. There's always things we miss. It's like the knowledge points. Didn't know there was a whole new section of skills to do there as well. Right, we're heading to the house over here. And see the Watch Commander's wife to see if she knows where he is.
A big house for a castle guard.
I'm sorry. This area is off limits.
Really? Okay.
Very well.
I'm going to comply for the minute. Right. He's walked away. The other guy walked away. I'd rather it was a one-on-one there. Okay. There we go. I wanted it one-on-one and we got one-on-one in the end. Right, we've still got to search for the wife. Someone's calling for the guy to come out as well.
You are asking me where my husband has gone. I do not know. I wish I did. Whatever you are planning to do to him, I will do worse. By tenfold.
Okay, so someone's in there questioning the wife already. Okay, he's dealt with. We won't be questioning her again. I can't question the wife because the guys are about to come in and kill us. You coming in?
Something's moving.
Right, I think that's everyone dealt with. Now can we speak to the wife? Yeah. Does she know where her husband is?
What has that dolt gotten himself into this time?
This is what I'm trying to find out. Do you know where he is?
He has likely started gambling again, based on how many people he owes money to.
Okay, so he's a bit of a gambler.
But then, I found this in his room. What is a Watch Commander doing with a shrine fortune? I don't think I've ever seen him pray.
Any idea where I can
Yeah,
find
the Liv Morgan win was surprising. I wasn't expecting that either.
If you see him, tell him his dear wife can't wait
And then if you ever watch Raw since,
with her foot.
because that changes things as well.
The characters do not make sense. A secret message? Tokubei has gone through extra trouble to hide this.
You are leaving? Good. When you find Tokubei, give him a thrashing for me.
Give him a thrashing. So we now need to confront him. Where are we going to go for finding him? Okay, so he's actually in guild storage here. So we're going to go and confront him. We obviously think he owes money to the wrong people, by the sounds of it. So we can go and confront him now.
Tokubei likely has been compromised.
Yeah, he's definitely been compromised.
Find the gambling den first.
Gambling den first. Well, the gambling den is going to be in that guild storage, I think. By the looks of things. But yeah, good. I'm happy. Jay, you mean Jay, don't you? The Wolverine winning as well was quite cool. To be fair. Right, brewery. Okay, there's a brewery here. We hadn't discovered that previously. But we're not allowed in there. And there is an alarm. So what we need to do is get somewhere nearby, shoot down the alarm for a start. Alarm's down. There is a guy investigating the alarm being knocked down,
This has
mate.
to be the gambling den. Better take care of those guards before going in.
Okay, we've got to take care of the guards before going in.
Your end is near.
I think he's dead. No, he's not quite dead.
Take him down.
There's an elite there as well. Right, he's using poison arrows, he is. Slow down time. Him down. Still can't quite get the headshot kills that I thought we'd be able to get with a bow. He's down. So all the guards. Lots of stuff to pick up in here. I think that's all the guards taken care of. We can at least get down. If they've missed any, we'll have to deal with them on the floor. There's lots of stuff to pick up here, though, it seems. Okay, more crops. What's this here? Refill Teppo. This was the elite we just killed. Him down as well. We've still got to confront the guys here somewhere. Let's try and look in all the buildings just in case. Teppo. It's all ammunition, isn't it, in there? Although that's arrows there. Yeah, refill arrows. I think he's underneath. That should have been a brutal assassination, to be fair. Nothing in that building. Nothing in there. There we go, more crops in that one. Right. It says confront him. I think there's a way underneath here. Saw some stairs. There we go. Right, I think he's in here somewhere. What is that? Cards and games of chance. This is a new codex entry. I haven't had one of these for a while, have we? Cards and games of chance. Betting was sometimes used in Go and Shogi games, yet because their reliance on chance and luck, it was dice games that attracted to most gambling, and were apparently widespread among samurai in the 13th century. In fact, the Kamakura shogunate enacted a ban. Playing cards were introduced to Japan by the Portuguese, probably in the mid-16th century. The Japanese first played with imported cards by the end of the 16th century and manufactured their own 48-card deck called Tensho Kuruta, cards of the Tensho era. However, since the first historical source on card games in Japan only dates of 1597, it is not known if they really existed in the Tensho years, which was 1573 to 92, although it is quite likely. Tensho Karuta were actively used for gambling and were miniaturized for easy portability. During the Edo period, gambling with Karuta was banned. In the late 18th century, the manufacture and sale of Karuta was also subject to detection. Therefore, as a substitute for Karuta, which consists of 4 suits of 12 cards each, Hanafuda, which consists of 12 suits of 4 cards each, was invented and was actively used for gambling through the modern era. So gambling was a big thing by the looks of things. Braun Breaker with Seth was incredible. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, RKO on Cena was also good.
Oh, come on, dear Ian. I still have my life. No matter how little it's...
Oh, well, this is the gambling den. This is the person that we're here to speak to. This is meant to be the watch commander.
Where are your clothes? It's you, from the Rengakai. Who sent you here?
I think he's gambled away his clothes.
I just want to ask you a few questions. Nothing more.
Questions, you say? Fine, fine. Let's go outside and talk about it.
I'm not sure going outside is going to matter too much, really, to be fair. But there we go. Did he, because of his debts, allow the attack to happen? That's the question we want answered. Because if he did, we're about to kill him.
Don't worry, I'm no threat to you.
It's an ambush.
Why you should leave me alone?
Come back.
Really? Oh, I'm gonna go and catch him. Didn't help I bumped into something immediately and lost him. Come on. He's over there. I had lost him for a minute there.
No, I can't run anymore. What do you want from me?
I'm about to kill you if you're not careful.
I only have questions. Starting with, why did you disappear after the Rengakai?
After you showed up, everything went to shit. All that killing.
What do you do with the killing? You're the watch commander.
But I'm innocent. Do you hear me? Innocent.
Tokubei, listen to me. I visited your house and found your wife accosted by thugs.
Oh no! Oh shit! No! Oh,
what have you done?
Is my wife okay?
She is fine. She is worried about you.
This is all my fault. She will never forgive me.
Tell me what you know about the attack at the Rengakai.
Men from Bizen offered money to stay at Kimeji Castle.
Who ordered this attack?
Some samurai from Chugoku. On behalf of his master, I followed them, and they've infiltrated the castle. And once they received that weird code, all hell broke loose. I didn't think they would kidnap the son of a daimyo.
But they did.
A strange fortune.
Keep it, burn it, I don't care. It's a bad omen. Just like me. Especially to my wife.
You still have a chance to make this right. Tell me what positions the men from Bizen have taken.
I wrote it all down to cover my ass in case things got bad.
I think he just pulled it out of his ass as well, by looks of things.
But I will need someone who can take me to the samurai and his men.
Yes, a good idea. Oh, who? Me?
Your wife married a courageous man, did she not? You dodged your would-be assailants and gathered vital information from them. You are resourceful.
I guess you're right. Fine. Back to Himeji Castle. Oh, and maybe I'll check on my wife. Oh, maybe not.
No, I wouldn't. You're a bit. I think she's going to kill you.
And I have you to thank for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't go and check on your wife. So that is losing hand complete. We now need to enter the castle and take down the people that have infiltrated it. The secret message and suspicious shrine on the outskirts of Himeji Castle. 2 clues that could lead to the whereabouts of Yukita Hideya. So this is our next mission to go and do. Generally, it's a waste of match, but yeah, it did seem a bit of a waste, didn't it? Although, in a way, it was to bring forward the partnership with TNA, wasn't it? As well, that's the thing. it was making sure that everyone knew that was now a partnership, essentially. The other one that was annoying was the American Luchador guy winning. Right, we need to go and search a shrine for information. We'll buy the house while we're here. Now, where is the shrine? We should really swap character at this point. We have only got about 10 minutes left. That's the shrine we need to head to. We use a scout. There we go. So that's where we need to go. We'll quickly swap to Noe, as we've just done a mission with Yasuke there. We'll give it a save in a second. We've got about 10 minutes. Whether we can get the noble done today or not, I'm not sure. I would like to if we can. I think it'll be close in terms of finishing time and getting the noble done, to be fair. So, Animus, we've got to swap over. No, I did actually activate it with Yasuke. Okay, let's give it a quick save while we're here, since we've just done the majority of that mission section. There we go. Right, let's head to the shrine. We know where it is. We'll get as quickly as we can. Oh, level up, level 40 as well, which also means the new katana we had for Yasuke can now be used. That's the other thing. I'm pretty sure we gained a new mask as well for Noe, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's get to the shrine first. There's the shrine. Okay, what are we looking for is the question.
This Miko does not carry herself like the others.
Ah. Miko that doesn't walk around like the other Mikos. Let's go and see what she's going to say for herself.
The dead are always ready to speak to us. We must be ready to listen in return. Are you ready, Zika?
I'm ready for you to tell me what the shrine fortune says.
Who gave you that? It doesn't belong to you. You shouldn't be here.
So tell us what you want to know. I know we've got to fight her instead.
Interfere with the master's wishes.
Katana time. There we go. Shinobi's orders. Unwelcome attention. A special guest has attracted unwelcome attention. Hozu's shrine is no longer safe for him. Pick a safe spot and move him there at the earliest opportunity. Do not share this location with anyone. I will contact you again when the master requires it. As always, any injury to a master's guest will be visited tenfold upon those responsible. Right, we have our orders. Rescue the special guest. Where is the special guest then? He is in Harima. He's in southeastern Himeji. He's at the Itio Hajo Shrine. So is that a shrine? Ah, yes, we've been there already. There we go. So we're going to get across that shrine there to rescue him. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fast travel to the house and then come down over that bridge. So this is where the boy is. And hopefully that will lead us to the noble. I may extend the stream by 5-10 minutes. If we can get the noble done today, I'll extend the 5-10 minutes to get it finished if we can. While we're here, we want to restock. Nothing to refill. Contracts. They're already activated. Perfect. Right, we're going to head to the shrine and see if we can rescue the boy. We believe he's at the shrine. There's no other faster way of getting there. Although we've been there before, there's no fast travel point. Although, to be fair, the shrine's here. Or he's here somewhere. How do I get in there? Okay, it says he's above us, to be fair. Investigations. So in the rest, this is the investigation zone, supposedly. Is he above us then? Oh no, it's saying over there. He's not going to be in plain sight, is he? He's going to be hidden.
It's the young lord. He looks injured.
We found him.
All those we care about.
He looks injured.
Lord Hideye, are you alright? Who did this to you?
Oh, it's you. It hurts, but it is getting better. Such chaos and confusion at the Rengakai.
I thought those Ronin were going to kill me to get back at my father. But they brought me here.
I spoke with your father at the Rengakai.
You did? May I ask, what was a stanza about?
Regret.
I had prepared a stanza for him.
And the news
It
is
was a message for the both of us.
better if we'd won. I know.
On my father's mind. I hope he is all right.
But I think the whole point of the Grande Americano guy is linked to the AAA.
You seem quite at ease in this place.
You know, the Vikingo guy who was there, I think that'll
Temples
be to
were
do with him.
damaged in the fighting. My father contributed to the reconstruction. A way to help the people make sense of their suffering.
Your father cares for other people.
He had a hard childhood. I don't think he had anyone caring for him back then. That is why I obeyed when he sent me to Lords Hideyoshi and Kanbei. My way of caring for him in return.
Okay. We need to go and talk to the priest.
Oh, have you come to take our young lord away? Such a pity.
So the Ronins kidnapped the young lord
Find it odd that you are asked to hide the son
and
of
placed
a
him
daimyo?
here.
It is not for me to question such things. I am but a humble servant. As you are, I am sure. Good day, then. Until our paths cross again.
So, you serve both Lord Hideyoshi and the Ukita clan now?
I suppose that's true. I am bound to
Oh, that's the person who wants
service,
us to kill people.
he and Lord Kanbei must care for me in return. All this attention just for me. I will prove myself worthy of their protection.
So the young lord wants to prove himself worthy of the protection he's been given.
Father!
Okay, there's his father. So who is the noble? Because we still don't know who the noble is.
Father! It is good to see you again.
Unless
Have
it's
you
him.
come to take me to Himeji?
You must go with my men to Okayama. I cannot take you to Himeji Castle.
In Bizen? But are you disappointed in me, Father? Did I do something wrong?
Of course not. Please, just
Is he the noble then? Because the peace treaty was, the boy was the kind of the part of the peace treaty.
Lord Naoye, you have impeccable timing.
Yes, we both do.
Why are you here?
For my son, of course. One of the servants told my men he was spotted in the shrine.
Never mind that. Why won't you let Hideye return with you to Himeji Castle?
This is no concern.
There's going to be an attack on the castle.
You didn't seem relieved to see him. Not even a smile.
No, he knew he was safe.
Is Ukita. He understands that even a smile can be turned into a weapon against me.
You seem confident your son will make it to Okayama Castle.
Enough of this badgering. Does Lord Kanbei know you're here?
I work by myself.
You have grown into quite a major annoyance.
There we go. He is the noble. Ukita Noe is the noble after all. He kidnapped his own son to break the peace treaty.
Weapons in the temple, and your soldiers tucked away inside.
Yeah, he's got soldiers in the Kimeji ready for the attack.
But why capture your own son during the Rengakai?
Yeah,
He was
possibly.
almost killed.
I hid him to keep him safe until my business was completed. But you complicated
We
things.
do like to complicate things, to be fair.
I cannot have what I want as long as Hashiba Hideyoshi and Kuroda Kanbei both live. And you.
I promised my father I would kill you and your friends.
Okay, looks like we're fighting him, but he's got men on his side. Okay, I'd rather be Yasuke at this point.
Goodbye now.
We've got to fight a way out of this situation then. Well, I want Katana. Katana's a little bit easier to use in these situations. These are shinobi, so we've got to watch out for their attacks. They're going to have different ways of attacking us, like smoke bombs. How many of them are there? Right, they are throwing things at us as well. I missed with the attacking game. Keep missing with the abilities, which doesn't help. I think we're getting there with the amount of them there is. Right, that's all of them taken care of. We've defeated them all and survived it. Quest complete. So the last thing left is to actually take down the noble themselves. Spring and fall is the mission. We now know who the target is. The noble is Ukita Nae, the daimyo of the Ukita clan, that's conspiring against Lord Hideyoshi. He is a shrewd, conniving man who would not hesitate for his own son in harm's way to further his political goals. Now we know who he is. We need to go and deal with him. We need to go and warn Kuroda Kanbei. We're already over the string time, but what we're going to do, we're going to finish this mission. So this is done today, is my plan. We're going to fast travel back over here. We're going to swap to Yasuke, as it's now kind of his turn anyway. And hopefully we can finish this off today, this noble. And that's another one of the main story people dealt with. That's my hope and thinking anyway. I don't know how long this will take. I don't think that long. We're just going to go and warn. Just going to go and warn him that it's happening, really.
Too many haystacks around here anyway.
Right, climb over here. Once Yasuke sorts himself out. Can you not climb over there? Seriously? I can't climb over that. Can now. There we go. Right, we know where we're going to get to. It's whether we can just walk in the castle or not. It's not there. That's keys, isn't it? No, that's an information point. Himeji Castle. So this is information about Himeji Castle itself. It's been said that a residence of warriors was established here in the 14th century. However, the first castle with true fortifications was built around 1560, when Hashiba Hideyoshi, the vassal of Oda Nobunaga, entered into Harima in 1576. The regionally powerful Kudura family resisted, but was defeated. The vassal Kuroda Yoshitaka followed Hideyoshi, and in 1580 offered him his castle, Himeji Castle, and settled elsewhere. Hideyoshi transformed the castle into a new style by surrounding it with stone walls, building a main donjon and establishing a large surrounding town. Even after Hideyoshi defeated Akechi Michihide, who killed Oda Nobunaga, settled at Osaka Castle in 1583 as a man of supreme power. Himeji Castle remained in the hands of his relatives. It was occupied first by his younger brother, then his brother-in-law. Akida Mitsumasa became the Lord of Himeji in 1600 for his services during the Battle of Sekigahara. He radically remodeled and transformed the castle into the immense fortress it is today. Himeji Castle, also known by its nickname White Heron Castle, owing to its beautifully white main donjon built during Akida's time, has been classified as a national treasure and special historical site by the state, as well as an UNESCO World Heritage Site, which attracts many tourists today. So you can go and visit that today as well as a tourist. Right. I'm actually going to try and sneak in to where we need to get to. I'm just going to get here as quickly as we can. It might turn into a fight. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Which is why I thought we'd quickly go and do this first. As I say, we're close to actually doing the mission. It made no sense to suddenly stop. That was my thinking.
This is enemy territory.
Yeah, to suddenly stop now would be a bit of a waste, I think, when we're already here. Okay, so Kurudo Kombe is through there. Don't seem to be any soldiers around at the minute. There's a lot of treasure in there, though. There's no soldiers, which kind of worries me a little bit. Please still be alive.
You have something to discuss?
We do have something to discuss. Okay, we are ready.
Yes, my lord. About Lord Hideye.
Okay, we now know who the noble is, and this will be us taking on the noble.
The young lord?
On his way back to the province of Bizen, the home of his father, Lord Okita Naoye, the same man behind the attack at the Rengakai.
He kidnapped his own son.
The attack at the Rengakai was aimed at me.
It was.
Hideye caught in the middle.
He has stationed a private force at Himeji Castle. A backup plan for a meeting he never planned to attend.
This is a serious allegation. Though, you gain nothing from fabricating the truth.
You cannot meet Lord Naoya in Himeji. Call off the meeting and your guards.
That would tip our hand. We will lose the opportunity to strike.
Your safety is paramount, my lord.
No. My safety is a secondary. Stopping Ukita Naoye is more important. Whatever happens that night must stay within the walls of Himeji Castle.
Lord Kanbei, as long as he remains in Himeji
Wait me a second. Sorry about that. Okay, we do have an issue. I need to stop. I've got electricity check today, and they need to turn the power off.
Lord Kanbei is right. We have the element of
So
surprise.
we're not going to be able to finish this today. We are back live tomorrow afternoon, which is where we'll have to finish off the Noble.
No. I must find out what he thinks he stands to gain.
So the minute we can save, unfortunately we'll have to stop. We are over our stream time anyway, to be fair.
Naoya has plenty to lose besides his son. If you bring Lord Hideye into this, then our deal is off.
Okay, what's he
I
going
will
to do?
talk to Ukita Naoya in terms he can understand and appreciate. Make our preparations.
He's basically going to go and attack him. Okay, we will play as Yasuke to do this, but as I say, we're going to hopefully be able to save this in a second.
For the young lord's sake. I will go. Meet me at the Honmaru.
I don't know if we'll be able to change halfway through, as we have done with previous ones of these. You change halfway through sometimes. We'll start off as Yasuke for this.
So many samurai in service to the Ukita clan. Tokubei should be nearby, if he kept his word.
So the captain of the guard should be nearby to let us in. I'm hoping this allows us to save. It does. Yeah, it would have been nice to finish off the Noble today, but unfortunately we haven't managed to do so, mainly because I'm out of time and some other things going on here. I'm going to change the power. But before we finish, let's have a quick look at where we are. We have made our way into Harima and made our way to Kimeji. We now know who the Noble is. We've identified him. We know what he's after, and now we plan to stop him and his attack in Harima. As I say, that's what we'll continue doing tomorrow afternoon. Unfortunately, as I say, we are out of time. I thought we'd be able to extend and finish it, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to. These things happen. But, as I say, we are back tomorrow afternoon, 12 PM GMT until 3:30. Our streaming is now back to normal as well. Easter holidays are finished, so streaming will go back completely back to normal from now on. So afternoon stream tomorrow, morning stream on Friday, and then hopefully episodic content and streaming next week will be 100% back to normal. That's the plan. A massive thank you for today. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow afternoon with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Crazy Iceman, pleasure as always. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.